Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WAW House, right here in the centre of Norwich. We're going to bring you hard times. Now, hard times are surrounding the world at the moment with everybody's fear of the coronavirus. We'd like to spread a little joy, give you a little entertainment this evening. AEW have done it. WWE have taken their shows to their performance centre. Wrestle Talk brought us No Fans Monday, and we're no different. We come to our performance centre, WAW House. We hope you enjoy the show, which you can watch from the luxury of your living room, the luxury of sitting back in your armchairs with a cup of tea as you watch live professional wrestling. Now, I'd like to hand over to my commentary team very briefly, where I'm joined in attendance by Rob Butler, by the Rowdy Man, Ricky Knight, and by Martin Wakenall.
And it's a very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this WAW Hard Times on YouTube. We hope you enjoy the show. We've got a huge main event coming. This is Martin Wakenall, and this is the Rowdy Man, Ricky Knight, the legend, the godfather of WAW. Ricky, have you ever seen anything like we're about to see tonight?
Well, Rob and Martin, I can tell you something now. I'm very excited. I'm really excited. This is a new thing for WAW. It's a new thing for the world. As I said, we're inspired by other companies and we're following suit. And it's called Hard Times, Rob, because it is hard times. Everyone over the world at the moment is suffering hard times. But this is their chance to have a little bit of joy, a little bit of WAW coming to your living rooms, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're doing right now. And we've got a stacked card tonight, Rob and Martin. Tonight is stacked, and we're going to give you the best show you've ever seen. And I'll tell you something, you ain't even got to go out your front door. So sit back, a cup of tea and a biscuit, and watch our show.
Anything can happen tonight. Our main event is set. We know that the European Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Two friends collide. Brad Slayer against PJ Knight. What's going to happen? We'll find out later. Let's go back to your MC, Mr. Ben Willerman.
The following contest is a singles contest. It's set over a time limit of 30 minutes and scheduled for one fall. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner, standing at 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 15 stone, 2 pounds. He's from Great Yarmouth. It's Jaiden Docwra! Yeah! And his opponent, and fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 14 stone, 4 pounds. He's in his 8th year as a professional wrestler. From Perth, Australia, the man down under, Alan O'Malley! Hey! Now over to your referee, Carl Smith.
Okay, boys, that's the rules. Pay attention. I'm going to tell you both now. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no biting, no choking, no punching, no low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. If you're going to shake hands, do that now. Back to your corners.
Well, here we go. We're ready for this first match of the evening then. Martin Wakenall and Rowdy Ricky Knight with us for WAW Hard Times.
Commence wrestling.
I can't wait for this one, Martin. Let's bring you in first to tell us about these two great superstars we've got in the ring.
They're incredible action here, starting off with these two. I mean, you got the under 23 former champion, and Jaiden Docwra. He's also a former academy champion. He's a homegrown talent here at WAW. Of course, Aaron O'Malley, all the way from Australia, born in Dublin. But this man has been around the world, and he knows a lot about wrestling. What he's going to bring today is very high-flying action, but this might be one of those guys that might be a good bit of a shoot fight, personally.
Yeah, we've got senior referee Carl Smith in the ring doing his job really well already, as he always does, Rowdy Ricky Knight, and we can already see some great technical moves, a face lock there from Aaron O'Malley. He's an impressive young man.
Well, these two guys, what they lack in height, they've got in stature, I'll tell you, because as I said, they're both big built lads. They're both put together. As I said, in height, they might lack a bit, but I'll tell you, so they're two little powerhouses here. And, you know, they're built for wrestling, these guys. They're built for grappling. That's how they started with the grappling scene. As I said, and Jaiden Docwra, he's one we've got big hopes for, young man. He actually comes from a boxing family in Yarmouth. The Docwras, who run all the boxing in Yarmouth. So he comes from a fighting family, and as I said, Aaron O'Malley with the Irish descent, and he's been around a lot of years, so I'm expecting good things from this match, Rob.
Yeah, look at this, a nerve hold now from Jaiden Docwra, referee Carl Smith making sure there's no choking or anything there, doing his job well.
He is indeed. Last time these two fought each other, of course, the winner of that exchange was Aaron O'Malley. It's all the way in Lingwood, and what a packed show that was, guys. I mean, that was incredible turnout we got from a WAW fan base. and we've got to thank them from the bottom of our heart for that.
Yeah, absolutely. This show, though, of course, no fans here tonight, but it doesn't mean it's not going to be entertaining, Rowdy Ricky night. I mean, have you ever seen anything like we're seeing here tonight? You haven't had it in your long career in this business. You certainly haven't done a show like this in WAW. This is what hard times bring. This is what happens in wrestling when this is here.
Well, to me, this is like the old Bulldog spirit. You got to carry on as best you can. Obviously, we stick to the guidelines given to us by the government and everything else. But as long as we can bring wrestling to the people, we'll bring it any way we can. That's how I've always been. Talking about crowds, though, I don't miss them because they never like me anyway. So,
Fantastic stuff.
I'm always wrestling without a crowd, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. Well, you always love to hear in Norwich, Rowdy Ricky.
Norwich, yeah.
And that is where we're coming from tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is WAW Hard Times. This is the HQ of the World Association of Wrestling in Norwich, and we're watching Jaiden Docwra take on Aaron O'Malley here. And Martin, looks like Jaiden Docwra's on the front foot here at the minute. He's doing well in this match.
He's got the belt of the former WAW International Champion at the moment, as Docwra really is taking it to O'Malley, ranks his head on the top turnbuckle. As you know, Ricky, those turnbuckles don't have a lot of give.
Well, no, they certainly don't, especially, as I said, these turnbuckles. In our day, we had the big, long pads, but these ones are definitely a lot tougher.
Attempted crossbody there from Aaron O'Malley. Cut off, though.
This is incredible strength that Docwra brings. He's such a powerhouse here in WAW, and he's an unfathomable strength here tonight. But look at O'Malley, just sweeps the legs, and he's Carl Smith doing great fishing, calling back in, but
It brings his knees up. It's clever work by Docwra.
Did he learn that off you, Ricky?
Yeah, well, few tricks in the old book yet. But can we just explain to everybody before the get-go, we are under British rules here tonight. So you might see the referee let them get away with on the ropes and stuff like that, and a few things that people out there might not be used to. But it is British rules we're looking for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
If you see him on the ropes, the referee's being a bit lenient with them. That's because that's not part of what 5 count.
We don't have the five count here in WAW. It's British rules. Remember that.
Right.
So this might be like nothing you've ever seen. We know you're going to enjoy it. So stick with us through for the whole broadcast because there's going to be some amazing matches.
Oh yes, it doesn't stop the talent being good. It just means there's more stronger rules and more stringent rules what they got to stick to. And the referees, you've got the best referee in the business at the moment with Carl in there.
He is our senior referee here in WAW, Carl Smith, the man with the best beard in wrestling as well. There's a real hatred there, isn't there? It's so evenly matched, though.
Well, the thing is, as I said, Aaron O'Malley's been off a SEMA company. He went back to Australia, and Jaiden's climbed the ranks now. And when Aaron was there before, he was a young lad, up and coming. But now he sees Aaron as stopping his, climb to the top. So there's a little bit of heat between them.
And we saw some good refereeing there from Carl Smith because he came from outside the ring. He wouldn't count the pin. That's British rules in its entirety.
Yeah.
Oh, big body. They turn into a power slam there. This could be it too. Oh, just kicks out a 2 count there, Martin. Really close.
Incredible strength there from Docwra. Again, that power slam, the rotation on the hips, the pop, how he landed that, and how O'Malley able to kick out that one.
Incredible.
To be honest, I thought it was all over.
I did as well. Oh, yes. Now we're going to have to get some refereeing. So we think
Jaiden Docwra has received his first public warning for not breaking the hold when required to do so.
And if you're watching from countries that don't carry British wrestling, we do have public warnings in our business over here. Just explain to it how it works, Ricky.
Well, the thing is, you're allowed 2 public warnings. So on the 3rd one, you're out. You're disqualified automatically, okay? So remember that. 2 public warnings. On the 3rd one, you're out.
You're out. You've had plenty of them, haven't you?
I've had a few of my time. I've had more public warnings than I've had pinfalls.
So it's almost like in football, soccer, you get a yellow card,
exactly.
you get another yellow card, then it's a red on the 3rd one.
Yeah, you're gone, yeah. So it's...
Ali's trying to find his way back into this one.
Big clothesline from Aaron.
Clothesline, that wasn't
Hear that,
pleasant.
couldn't you?
You can hear it. Oh, it's good.
Thunderous.
Not hard, nice drop kick, but moved away.
Knee to the face as well from Docwra.
Yeah, Jaiden Docwra there with the facials looking pretty mean there, to be honest.
So remember, he's not even in his prime of his life. As I said, he's a former under-23s champion. And he's really taken it here to the international star.
Yeah, definitely. And Carl Smith doing his job, as always, keeping those guys in check. We saw the start of a 10 count here. Of course, there can be a 10 count knockout in the British rules as well.
Yeah.
And here comes Docwra again with that power. Rolls the dice and hits Snake Eyes.
Hey guys, we always love to see it.
Again, Big backbreaker there from Jaiden Docwra right
Right
on
in the spine there. I can guarantee that.
Disrespectful pin there from Jaiden Docwra, and the referee quite rightly not going to count that, Ricky. That's just disrespectful from
The
Jaiden.
referee won't take that rubbish, not Carl. He will give another public warning. And he's not afraid to send anyone out there. Carl, he's top ref, and he won't take that nonsense.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching WAW Hard Times here from Norwich at the headquarters of the World Association of Wrestling. An unprecedented event. We know that you're all having a tough time at home. There's lots going on in the world, but we're here tonight to entertain you, to make you forget all what's going on in the world, and to give you the best professional wrestling you'll see in the whole of the world.
Remember to hit up our website as well, wawk.com.
Yeah, find out all the latest about the events that are coming up. We hope to be back on the road soon, but of course we're, as Ricky said earlier, taking advice from the government, as everyone should.
But look at this from Docwra, that power right on the tailbone. All that weight come crashing down, and looks like Jaiden Docwra staggered here,
Yeah,
Rob.
he come out on the worst side of that one. Another big
on
knee.
that back.
This time it's O'Malley with a backbreaker though.
That's right.
So Aaron O'Malley getting back into
Paid him
this.
back for the other one he got.
Oh, a two there. I thought he had him. I thought he was just going to sneak one there, but Jaiden Docwra's got a lot to dig deep into. He's a very, very brave guy.
O'Malley looked like he was a bit
Where's
perplexed by that, like he
hang on a
couldn't get the
minute.
win.
We could see an Aussie fly here.
Yeah, we've seen this before. He likes to call this the Matador. There's a big double knees. This is how he won in Liquid, guys.
Oh, he missed it.
Takes a roll.
Big elbow.
That Matador is a patented mover in a hurry from O'Malley, but look at this.
Was that
Oh,
a,
looked
was that a
like
close
punch.
fist?
That looked like a
I
punch
think,
to me.
to
I
be
think
fair to Carl, he couldn't see
he's
that one.
blindsided on that, but it
He
looked
couldn't
like
see
a
it.
punch. We've got to tell everyone out there that in British wrestling, punching is illegal.
Spin out
You
neck
cannot punch in
breaker
British
there.
wrestling.
Always an open hand. That's what we're looking for. Any punches will be disqualified. But I don't
Two
think
count.
Carl saw that one. For
No,
to
to
be
be
fair.
fair, Cole's on the blind side of that. And there's no crowd here to tell him either.
No,
So
exactly.
normally the crowd would be screaming like hell by now.
O'Malley, though, impressed me there. He dragged the opponent across the ropes and he delivered that spinning neck breaker. Wasn't able to capitalise and didn't get the free. Incredible from these two, really. Leaving it all in the ring at the moment.
Absolutely. What a match this is so far.
And
Oh, the torture rack here.
Incredible.
One of Docwra's specialities, this.
Right into that neck breaker. Absolutely phenomenal.
He's taking his time to cover. He should cover him now when he's weakened. He's taking his time
Missed
there.
a chance there, Ricky. You're right. But could this be it now?
Could this come back to haunt Docwra, though? This
Well,
is
they
what
said
we've
that
seen of Jaiden before. He
When he
kind of
had him there,
gloats.
I mean, this is all posing to me. I mean, he had him there. He should have pinned him. I mean, you know, he's getting him time to recover.
Going up, referee Carl Smith.
There
Oh,
you go.
wow.
Got
Going
it
for a
done.
big moonsault.
That was his own fault there. That was stupidity. When he could have pinned him there.
Hang on a minute, Rick. I've seen you work the crowd before.
Yeah, but he's not crowd here tonight, Rob.
That's true.
He's got to pin the man. Get the job done.
And Aaron.
You know what I mean? I work
O'Malley.
the crowd 'cause I can't wrestle. That's the difference.
Oh, you said it, not me.
1 second, he's looking for that meat.
One of the all-time greats. Great to have you with us, Ricky.
It's good to be here. It's good to be making history with WAW once again.
Always an honour, Ricky. And look at Jaiden Docwra. Spin out into that F5. And surely
That
that's
should
got to
be
be
it.
it, guys.
Gotta be.
1, 2. It's got to be it. That's the three.
it. All over.
Incredible to kick off here.
Good little match to start the night.
Big
Two good
win
lads.
for Jaiden Docwra. Let's go back to your MC. He's just going to be
See what the
checking on
referee
the,
says. The referee will give him instructions.
and then we'll get the
Okay.
official decision.
Your referee's decision is that your winner via pinfall is Jaiden Docwra!
Well, there we have it. A big win for Jaiden Docwra to kick off WAW Hard Times.
Great show in Lingwood on
We did.
Saturday. Sell-out show. These two went on there, and I mean, Gage just levelled up the score. So
Yeah,
that's
you were-
1-1.
Can't wait to see the rubber matches.
But
they'll
it's got to
call
be a
it.
rubber match, of course.
You
now,
can make it
because-
happen then. You're head of the committee.
Well, me and Zach can talk about it and see what we can do. But yeah, obviously two very, very promising lads there. So I'm happy with that first match, and I hope people out there are.
You are watching WAW Hard Times here in Norwich at the headquarters of the World Association of Wrestling. Don't forget, we still have a main event to come, a European Heavyweight Championship between PJ Knight and Brad Slade. We can't wait for that one. But back now to our MC for the evening, Mr. Ben Willerman.
The following is a singles contest. It's set over a time limit of 30 minutes and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner. Courtesy of Freebird Rules, he's one half of the World Tag Team Champions. from Hopton-on-Sea, he's the star attraction, Mitchell Starr! And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, from Beckles, he's second generation, it's Keegan!
Okay, come here, lads. It's the rules. Bring it in. Okay, pay attention. No hair pulling. No eye gouging. No biting. Pay attention, Mitchell. No, you're not.
Yes, I am right.
Pay attention to the rules. No choking. No punching. No low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. You're going to shake hands. Do that now. Back to your corners.
Well, here we go then with another incredible match at WAW Hard Times on YouTube. We have Keegan, who, well, he's been making a name for himself massively lately in WAW. Some incredible matches against the one and only Mitchell Starr, probably the most flamboyant British wrestler of today.
He is. He's outrageous. Isn't he? I mean, flamboyant, outrageous. I mean, he's charismatic. Everything you can be. Suits Mitchell Starr. As you said, Keegan, well, he's had a fantastic year, hasn't he?
Yeah, Keegan's been amazing recently. You can never write off Mitchell Starr, Martin, but let's talk about Keegan and a match. We're obviously watching this match now, but the match he had against Zach
Knight, yeah.
at Lowestoft recently. What a match that was.
Yeah.
Match of the year candidate.
Definitely. I mean, early in the year, yes, but he was the WAW British Heavyweight Champion, and he has been voted Most Improved of the Year at the award show. Keegan. I mean, he had an incredible 2019 as Mitchell Starr delivers that knee right to the jaw and sent on from Mitchell.
Who is, he's a big man, but he's also a high flyer. He can really work.
He definitely puts the art in the art of pro wrestling, and art of pro wrestling has gained yet a member by the scenes of things in PJ Knight.
Yeah,
So he's a game lad. I mean, I remember at the weekender I done a full hardcore match with Mitchell Starr. I mean, don't let his appearance fool you. That man is tough. So I've done the big match with him at the weekend, a hardcore match with Mick Foley as a referee, by the way.
That's incredible, I remember.
And this lad, he stuck with me. He gave me as good as he get. He's a tough character.
Well, you mentioned Mick Foley, and for those of you who are watching us for the first time here at WAW, we're proud to have some of the best British wrestlers in the country, but we also pride ourselves on having some huge stars here over the years, no less the Knight family. We've also had Rey Mysterio in WAW ring, the great Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Ricky, but tonight is all about showcasing this British talent.
Well, it is, yeah. I mean, as I said, but don't forget my good friend Jake the Snake Roberts, who started with us. But yeah, it's great to see these guys, just coming out there, showing their talents. They deserve it. They work hard all year round, and this is all about it. With wrestling under threat at the moment because of all this crisis, to still be able to showcase their talents. It's about them as well, and keeping our fans entertained while the crisis is going on.
Yeah, a unique event we've got here for you, ladies and gentlemen. WAW Hard Times is what it's called, because we're all going through hard times at the minute, no less the professional wrestling industry, and we want to entertain you. This is, at the minute, a one-off, Ricky, but it could happen again. This depends. We just want most fans to see it as possible, don't we?
Well, we just want to get to the loop, what's going on and everything else. But as I said, our lads tonight, they're giving everything. They're in there. They say their careers are in danger at the moment. No one can say otherwise. Yet they're going out there, they're giving 100% in this empty arena to entertain the crowds, and I'm proud of everyone.
And Martin, two absolute powerhouses here. Keegan, probably the strongest man in WAW, arguably.
I mean, I think maybe Jaiden Docwra might take that accolade, but he is a second-generation superstar. Keegan, his father, the Dragon Sandy Scott, of course, and he's delivering the clothesline corner to Mitchell Starr.
Don't forget his mum as well.
Busty
You better
Keegan.
name her. Yeah,
Busty Keegan.
because this is 2020. You probably wouldn't get away with that name now, would you, Busty Keegan?
Well,
Why did they call her Busty?
I'd rather not say that.
Okay,
I'd have told you 20 years ago,
All
but
right,
today's
mate,
society.
we're just being careful, aren't
Let's
we?
just say she had a more than big size t-shirt.
Yeah, anyway,
Okay.
right, let's move on. We're enjoying this match. Keegan against Mitchell Starr here at WAW Hard Times.
Look at this from Mitchell Starr, though. Variation of the German suplex right onto the back of the neck of Keegan. All your weight come crashing down. That cannot be good for Keegan.
It's a lot of weight on your neck. Keegan's another big man. We've got some big men in WAW right now, and Keegan is one of them. He must be 6'3". What do you reckon, 20 stone? I don't know. He's a big man, yeah.
But it's interesting to talk about Keegan's family lineage, because as we've already talked about Dragon Sandy Scott earlier on in the broadcast here, but Busty Keegan, who she's an amazing athlete herself. I spoke to her recently about her tours of Japan. She is one of the all-time great British wrestlers, a world of sport legend.
And her nemesis was the great Klondike Cape. It was a very good friend of ours.
Everyone knows Klondike Cape.
Exactly. Well, I see them two. They used to have some great matches down at Hippodrome and Yarmouth and all over the country. So,
and we know our history here in WAW, Ricky. You were part of the world of sport movement, and let's not underestimate how popular that was. And what we're trying to do here at WAW is bring back that world of sport spirit. We saw it brought back by someone else recently. We perhaps didn't really remember it quite like that when we were growing up watching it and you were part of it. This is what we're trying to capture, that essence of the original world of sport.
Oh yeah, so we're still a very British-based company. We teach British style. I mean, obviously the lads get their own styles, want to train, but we still, every one of our lads in our company can go out and do a British style rounds match if needed, and that's what we teach them.
And Martin, you know, you're a lifelong wrestling historian, if you like. You know that there is that element of the American and lucha libre style we bring here to WAW.
Yeah, I've seen a variable clash of styles, especially over the wrestling weekender that we had at Pontins Prestat, and that was an incredible weekend of the DVDs out for that as well.
That's right.
But these two are having a clash here as Keegan trying to pull out all his big moves. So far we've seen the T-bone suplex, the Fisherman suplex. You know, he's really delivering it to Mitchell Starr so far.
Big
They give him
punch
everything.
to the stomach there. I think it was, I don't know if it was a punch, but it certainly looked like one from here. But the referee seemed to let that one go. He's asking the ref to move now, Mitchell.
Politely.
Politely, yeah, there was that.
But
Yeah.
getting back to our style in our early days when we started out, we were called Brit Am style, you know, because we had a big mixture of Brit and American. But we've never lost that British style. We want to keep the British style going. It's an art form which will never be seen again.
No, and you know, the influence of British wrestling goes far and wide. There's so many great British superstars out there still making their name in the world of wrestling, and we really try and showcase here the great young talent that's coming through, and of course the Knight family on top, as always, as they should be. I know you're the boss, Ricky, that's what I'm saying. It can sat next to me.
At least they're having a good trade-off there. Two big men giving it all. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of these two. They've gone out there and they're giving everything.
Oh,
there's no big belts on the line in this match, no accolades in this match. Just two guys going out there
but
to
surely
beat the hell out of each other.
A win here for either of these men will put them in that world title picture.
Yeah,
Ricky
yeah.
Knight Jr.'s undisputed world title.
That's
This is
right.
the level we're at here.
I don't know. I mean, Mitchell Starr's part of that art of pro wrestling. Would he want to go against his
For
leader?
a world title, I think you probably would, wouldn't you? I would.
Oh, yeah.
Keegan really landed
Even if
him
it is
now.
Ricky Knight Jr., who is one of the most exciting young superstars in the world.
Look at this.
Spinebuster
for Mitchell
That
Starr.
was strength from Mitchell Starr.
Both men down again. Referee's going to start a double count.
Keegan's a big man. He picks him up there. He ragdolled him.
You're only watching this on a small screen on YouTube. I can tell you for free that Keegan is a massive man.
Oh, yeah,
he really
big
is.
man.
Towers over me, and I'm 6'1".
He's a big man.
Mitchell Starr just standing over Keegan, but stands on his hand too.
The referee didn't like that.
As
Quite
I
right
say,
too.
when Mitchell Starr come out his entrance, you can think, well, he might be an easy touch, but as soon as them gowns come off and the wigs, that boy can mix it with anybody.
As flamboyant as he is, he leaves it all in the ring. He's one of those true British wrestling stars that we got here in WAW. Look at Mitchell go. Clothesline, take the big man down.
Big
That's a
clothesline.
massive
Big
clothesline.
clothesline.
Yet again though, sprawls for a
it,
cover.
Still a
Thing
lazy
is,
cover,
Mitchell
though.
Starr though didn't have enough in him to do a real cover, to be fair. Just kind of sprawled all over him. Carl Smith asking Keegan if he's fit to continue.
Well, I think he got a yes there somewhere,
Yeah.
didn't he? But it looks like it, because the referee would have stopped this match if he needed to. This is Keegan against Mitchell Starr at WAW Hard Times.
Mitchell
Looks like
Starr.
Mitchell's heading to the top.
We don't
Always the
often
one.
see this, but when he does go there, it's always impressive.
Take the curtains with him now.
Oh, Mitchell Starr going for the high-risk manoeuvre there, and it hasn't paid off, Ricky Knight.
Right, no, and he could have done his knee there, or not, he's holding something.
Yeah, he's had terrible knee injuries in
He's
the
had
past.
some very
Yeah, it's
bad knee problems.
His ACL got torn out. He's on a shelf for quite some
Wow.
time.
Was that a 3? Was that a 3? It was a 2.
That's probably what perpetuated him into the art of pro wrestling, because he felt like he was hard done by when he came back from injury.
He did, yeah. I just feel, but as I said, we can only go by doctor's orders and our medical team, and you know we.
So Keegan's letting him up here, and the referee doing what he said. Oh, he's picked him up on the shoulders. Now what's going to happen?
Maybe a power slam here from Keegan.
This top rope here.
He's got the wig, the purple wig. It's wrapping around the face of Keegan.
Surely that's a DQ, is it not?
At least a public warning, you think, but look at
away,
Mitchell
mate.
Starr. He's got him on the shoulder.
Mitchell Starr.
Star destroyer for Mitchell Starr. He goes for a cover.
Mitchell Starr.
That's it.
Well,
That is a massive win for Mitchell Starr. He has beaten Keegan, one of the biggest superstars, literally, in WAW.
Keegan's such a good runner as well. That shocked me. I thought Keegan had that. Well, the strength here was amazing to get him
The
up there.
referee's decision is that your winner via pinfall is Mitchell Starr!
Said to you that is a British Championship performance. He must be up there in the rankings right now after that sort of it. And as I said, Keegan is a couple of big losses in the last couple of weeks as well, to Zack Knight and to Mitchell Starr. So let's see where it goes from there.
Yeah, the current British champion, Zack Knight, of course. So could we be seeing somewhere down the line Zack Knight against Mitchell Starr? What a match that would be. You're watching WAW Hard Times. What a show we've had so far. We hope you're enjoying it out there in YouTube. We hope you're settled down with a nice cup of tea in the warm, enjoying this great wrestling action. Let's get some more now with Ben Willerman.
The following contest is a Bellatrix contest and is a #1 contendership match for the Bellatrix European Championship. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner. She is the Bellatrix badass from Norwich, Leia Elise. And her opponent and fighting out of the blue corner is Vanessa.
Okay, bring it in, girls. Listen to the rules. Come here, pay attention. I'm going to tell you both. I don't care if you know the rules, you're going to hear them again. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention, Leia Elise. Enough. No hair pulling. No eye gouging. No biting. No choking. No punching. No low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. If you're going to shake hands, do that now. Back to your corners. Let's go!
Commence wrestling.
Here we go then with the next match of WAW Hard Times, and this one is a Bellatrix guest match, and it's a big one for the #1 contendership for the European Championship, which is currently held by Violet O'Hara. We have the Bellatrix badass, who is of course Leia Elise, against Vanessa, and Vanessa, Rowdy Ricky Knight, is one of the most popular superstars now in the Bellatrix promotion, isn't she?
To be honest, she's climbed the ranks so quick. She's only been with us about 18, 20 months, I believe, and she's climbed the ranks so quick. She's already held the British title, the Bellatrix British title. She scooped on the awards the other night. She ended up being Wrestler of the Year, beating 6 stars as Saraya Knight and stuff like that, which I didn't hear the last time.
She beat your
did,
missus.
yeah. My
Can't
missus
believe
stopped
that.
for a fault.
That proves it wasn't fixed then.
Oh no, yeah. Well, the fans actually voted for her,
Yeah.
so my missus stopped for a fortnight. And then, as I said, she got nominated in the Best Newcomer, I believe, and in the Most Improved. So she really has come along. And Elise is a second-generation wrestler. Her father being Hot Stuff, people, those WAW fans will know, had the best entrance in the business. All stopped there, mind you, but
Yeah, well, he's certainly known for his entrances, that's for sure.
that's right.
He could dance, couldn't
if you miss Hot Stuff entrance, you missed his match. But yes, what an entertainer. I had many matches with Hot Stuff, kicked the crap out of him many a times, and yeah, he's a good lad. Now he's retired.
He's a big Norwich City fan as well, that's why I love him.
Oh yes, he started off as the Canary Kid.
He did,
He
exactly.
used to wear all the green and yellow, the Canaries and stuff like that, but later on he went on to become Hot Stuff, and that's where the famous entrance come from. So yeah, bit of a legend around here, old Hot Stuff.
Yeah, if you're watching this from around the world, this is Norwich. We are in right now, the WAW headquarters for this show, WAW Hard Times, Norwich City, of course, trying to stay in the Premier League. We don't know when football's going to come back, but tonight's all about wrestling. Martin Waitnell's here as well. Martin, Leia Elise, talk to us about her. She is a badass. I mean, I sound a bit weird saying that as a Brit, don't I?
But the Bellatrix Badass is a very apt name for this lady. She is a powerhouse in the Bellatrix division. She really brings a game when it steps in that ring between the ropes. She is going to deliver a big snap suplex and a float over for a pin. That power is
Kick out,
in her
yeah.
to take on anyone here in Bellatrix, and I can't wait to see who wins this and goes against Violet O'Hara. That'd be incredible,
That was
guys.
really,
Either
really-
of these against Violet O'Hara will be an interesting match.
Well, I'll tell you what, at the moment we've got a great crop of girls coming through. Oh, listen to that. Oh, no. I can feel that from here.
This is what
My back's
happens.
aching.
This unique environment we've got here at the WWHQ. There's no fans, so
No.
there's not a lot of noise in here, but
Lot
what
of
you did hear
screaming
there
then.
was that screaming.
That was painful. But as I was saying, before she interrupted me with her screams, that these are the new crop of girls, you know, carrying on from the Destinies, the Saraya Knights, you know, I mean, and Sammy Baines and all the old legend girls of Bellatrix. These are the new crop coming through. And said Violet O'Hara. What is she? 4 foot? 4'3"?
Yeah,
Or something ridiculous. But what a tenacious little wrestler she is. And,
I think she's the smallest professional wrestler in the world, I
she
believe.
probably is now that AJ Lee's not about. She probably is. She's smaller than AJ Lee, I believe.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something, that girl can go. And she won the titles only a few weeks ago. So this is to take her on in the next stage of the development. But whoever wins this, I think Violet will give a good match. She's a little warrior.
Yeah, absolutely. We can't wait for that match. That will happen at a later date. But remember, this one is to decide who will be the #1 contender for the European Championship, which is a very prestigious
moved
title.
there.
Great agility from Leia. Elise, and she just backs into the
And a
corner
roll-up
and
from
rolls
Elise. That's
through.
good.
Look at this from Leia.
Oh, right in the face there.
That was
and,
painful.
She met, let's just call it her backside, and you wouldn't want to meet that backside in a dark alley.
Her badass, basically.
Yeah.
These young girls and that have got to learn to hook in. She ain't going to keep her down, just hold her down like that. You've got to hook in.
We can see some hair pulling here, and
That's
you can
right.
hear referee Carl Smith telling her it will be a public warning any moment if that
Carl
carries
won't
on.
let her get away with that.
Something both of these ladies really do not want. That European title. And Bellatrix division is well below the next title from that as the world.
Yeah.
In the corner now, yeah, Carl Smith, he's warning her again. Remember, these are British rules
That's
we're
right.
working under here.
Couldn't make it, Rob. You read my brain. I'm just going to say that there's no 5 count. Oh, that's a big uppercut there.
Wow, this is a signature move here from Vanessa. We've seen this before.
Listen to the intensity of that goal. She's really going for it now.
Sweep to legs, and look at this! Drop kick right to the chest!
Pulls her out. She's going to cover. Can cover.
Could this be it? She's near the ropes, but she's
Yeah,
pulled her out.
she's hooked
Here we
in.
go, 1, 2, this could be it. Oh, just kicks out there.
Got to
Yeah,
remember
lazy
that.
cover, because Elise didn't have to do too much to get out of that. You really should be making them kick out big time.
But this is what we see here with Leia Elise Martin. The power that she has means she has an advantage in kick out. She can kick her opponent out.
Definitely, as well as the experience factor. You got to remember, she's a 7-year vet. She's been in that ring more times than Vanessa, and she's been in this high-profile
ropes here.
matchup.
And here we go with the
Elise
public
has received her
warning.
first public warning for use of the ropes.
Remember, public warnings are enforced here. It's British wrestling. The WAW is proud to be a British wrestling promotion.
So unique, but so apt for the British wrestling, WAW and Bellatrix.
Well, Elise has been around the world as well. She went to Australia last year.
She represented the company well
That's
there.
right, in Perth last year. To my old friend Nick out there and his family.
Well, he might be watching tonight.
Yeah, Nick, if
down
you
under.
watch him, I love you, brother. And hope one day we're actually going to meet each other, because you know.
Look at this.
Big sidewalk slam there from Elise. Could this be it too? Oh, so close. A big smile on the face of Leia Elise. She thought she had that one won. But no, Vanessa, that's what she's known for, is that grit and determination,
right.
that heart that she's got.
Tenacity.
Very tenacious as Vanessa, but look at this one, nerve hold.
Got the nerve holes, but they hurt, let me tell you.
Yeah, they work on the trapezius muscles,
Yeah, that's
right on your shoulder. They're
really
digging
hurt.
deep.
It really hurts. But she's fighting her way up.
Screams, the cries from Vanessa. She's in great pain there.
But she wrangles through to the front face lock.
At least tying her up. He's really tying her up in knots there.
Very proficient, tactical, technical wrestlers, these two.
Vanessa's up.
Whipped into the turnbuckle, into the ropes there.
Oh,
good.
straight down into head scissors there from Vanessa. She's
Vanessa's firing up for these big uppercuts again.
there it is, Rob,
Big
right on the
uppercut.
button.
They're massive uppercuts from there.
There's a pin attempt. 1, 2.
Hook your hands.
Another
Got to
two.
hook your hands
Got
up,
a hook.
lady.
Got a hook there.
There's a lazy cover again, you know what I'm saying? Because it's
I mean,
Make
in her
him kick
defence, you'd say perhaps in the heat of the match, she just forgot something there. I mean, you know, I know you wouldn't have forgotten, Ricky.
listen, I'll coach these girls. I've told them they've got to hook in, double hook in. You know, never take it for granted. You got to keep that for free count. That's what it's all about.
Massive leg drop from Leia, Elise right on the small back of the spine.
Oh, big leg drop. It's another 2 count. We thought that was it. The big leg drop.
You see Saraya Knight in Elise. You see Saraya Knight's worked for her a lot over the years.
Yeah.
I say it's Saraya who took her to Australia and everything.
Fair to say she's a protege there.
You can say that, yeah. If I knew what you meant, I could say that.
You don't speak French, do you?
No, I don't know. Got a job speaking English. People would say.
Well, Leia Elise getting carried away arguing with the referee here, Martin. Probably not a wise idea. Concentrate on the match.
Well, she's already on a public warning. She's really got to be careful here, Rob.
So remember, this is a huge match here at WAW Hard Times between Leia Elise and Vanessa. The winner will be the new #1 contender. Big power slam.
That's it. It's got to. Oh!
So Leia Elise so close to becoming the #1 contender.
Come on. See the
Incredible
frustration on Leia Elise there.
Wow,
She screamed at the referee there.
What
That looked
fortitude,
like it.
What fortitude from Vanessa, who's
Yes.
proven this is what she lives on. The heart, the effort, the bravery that she
That's
has.
why she's a fan favourite, because she never gives up.
She doesn't.
You really have to beat her.
Power there, the strength.
Big super kick, yeah.
European title, one of the most
could be
There's
prestigious.
a cover there. That's
She
a
cleaned
lazy
out,
cover.
stepped out.
Too lazy. That's a
You're really on
lazy
these
cover.
covers, aren't you, Rick?
I am
Don't
very.
like these covers.
It's too laziness. The way it is. You're trying to win the match here. Just you've got another girl there who's as keen as her to get this #1 contendership.
We
She's
know
not
that
going to lay
Leia
down.
Elise has all that
You need
power
to
to
hook
kick
it.
out with.
Well, now they're trading off here.
Yeah,
Oh, big forearm.
laying to waste to one another, Rob.
And another one. And another one. And another one.
Yeah.
Vanessa taking control here.
Bellatrix European Championship, one of the most hotly contested belts there is in the Bellatrix division.
One of Elise's painted moves there, the big knee.
We've seen this before. Russian leg sweep.
Big.
Come on, she's going to cover it. Oh, no.
No, she's going into
Oh,
it. By the looks of it, octopus stretch on the ground here.
Big scream from Vanessa.
Screens, right?
Stretching her
She's
out.
got to tap it. She's going to tap.
This
She's
will
gonna tap.
hyperextend your arms and your
got to
legs,
tap.
Ricky. You.
Not tapping. She's not tapping. The referee's looking for it to
If
give
you
up.
don't tap here, it's unbelievable.
Hard to get out of
you hear
this.
them screams, she's in agony.
Tied up in all sorts of knots.
It's fair play. She's making for the rope. She's trying to make for the rope.
She's itching her way closer.
See,
No,
sounds
you
and
can clearly
tells.
hear her saying no.
Well, a
Referee
minute, the
can't-
Look
ref's
at
going to have to
this, though.
stop this. Well, this, I can't stand these screams. He's going to have to stop. Oh, she got to
Yeah,
the
she's
rope.
right, she's touched the
She's
rope.
actually
Yeah,
got
referee's
to the rope.
spotted it.
Fair play.
So remember, in British wrestling, a rope, if you touch the rope, if you get to the rope, you can get under the rope. The referee breaks the hold, and Leia Elise, to be fair, for someone who's not known as a fan favourite and someone who obeys the rules, she did there. She did obey the rules.
To be
But she
fair.
knows what's at stake here.
But there's no way I thought she's going to get out of that. Them screams are horrendous. She's still in pain
Writhing in
here.
pain, yeah.
She's actually
This could be the end for Vanessa.
trying to
I
get
think.
the blood flowing in her arm again. Look, she's really struggling now.
Yeah, all that feeling's got to be gone though, Ricky. I mean, she's in that manoeuvre for
Surely
quite some time, that octopus stretch.
Well, I thought at one
Leia Elise
stage
should
here
be
the
on
ref
her
was
here.
going to step in because the screams were horrendous. But
Surely, is she okay to carry on?
Okay,
She is.
but
She's
stuck
fired
to
up there. Vanessa trying to get to the ropes there.
you know,
She does.
She did, to be fair.
She's caught the
blocked the
super
super
kick.
kick. She pulled her over. She's covering her.
One,
She's holding the
two.
tights.
Tights,
God,
tights, referee, tights.
Couldn't see it from his vantage point though, Rob.
She's holding the Gozzy there.
Get the official in a minute, but from his point, he couldn't see the
So,
tight roll up.
Your new #1 contender for the European
That's-
title is Leia Elise. She will
That's
face
tragic,
Violet
yeah.
O'Hara.
Your referee's
There he is. Oh,
decision is that your winner and a new
She went
number
through all that
one
pain,
contender
done
for the
everything, didn't
Bellatrix
tap out to be
European
cheated out of it.
Championship
You know,
is
I love her.
Leia Elise.
You're watching WAW Hard Times here on the YouTube channel. What a night we've had so
And
far.
Rob Butler's moaning again.
I'm moaning about referees, even though I love Carl. Keep tuned, because there's so much more to come. Let's go back now to our MC, the brilliant, excellent, lovely, beautiful, handsome Ben Willerman.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to the ring the WAW Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Knight Jr.
Now let me start by saying I hope everybody watching this is safe and happy at home. Everyone here, everyone you've seen so far, and everyone else you'll see tonight has come to this gym. They've given up their time for free to entertain you, the most important people in the world. And WAW's main priority, the fans. Now we've all given up our time to try and take your mind away from what's going on in this cruel world right now. And I hope WAW has managed to do that. I hope we've managed to make you go out this world for a moment, make you think about something else rather than this virus. So, I'm not out here tonight to be a good guy. I'm not out here tonight to be a bad guy. I'm not out here as the world champion. I'm out here to entertain you. I'm out here to wrestle anyone. I'm out here to put the best match I can live on the camera and let the world see what WAW can do. So WAW, give me the best you have got.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an unscheduled matchup. The champion has just issued how he wants the match to play out, and he's asked for no time limit and for the match to be decided by one fall, one knockout, or one submission. So introducing first and fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 14 stone 6 pounds, currently celebrating his 20th year in WAW right now. He's the star of Fighting With My Family. It's Zack Zodiac or Zack Knight! And standing opposite him this evening, fighting out of the red corner, he is the current WAW Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the World, Mr. Pure Action, RKJ Ricky Knight Jr.
Okay, gentlemen, come here, listen to the rules. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no biting, no choking, no punching, no low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. You're going to shake hands, do that now. That's your corners.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are in for an absolute treat here. WAW Hard Times. You heard the world champion, the undisputed world champion, Ricky Knight Jr. come out here, offer an open challenge, not for any belts, for respect. He wanted the best that WAW had to offer, and he's found it in the man who is Zack Knight, one of the all-time greats here in WAW, and your son. This is your grandson against your son, Rowdy Ricky Knight.
That's
How
right.
you feeling going into this one?
Well, as I said, that Ricky's come out and he said that there's no belts, there's no stuff. They just want to showcase WAW talent, and these are two of the best talented ones we've got. And of course, Roy, and you've seen Pat. So, you know what I mean? It's just showcasing what we've got and who we are. So there's no grudge here, there's no belts on the line. It's just a match to show the world what we're made of, which I think is a good choice.
We've seen an incredible show already tonight. I mean, there's no one in this building in terms of fans. This is a special show that we're putting out on YouTube, WAW Hard Times. This match is good enough to headline a stadium, isn't it?
That is, yeah. I mean, this could be one of our fight man matches. You know, it's good. Look how Ricky used the referee there.
Unbelievable.
And the agility of both of these guys. I mean, Zack's another big guy. He's 6'3". You know what I mean? And he's sort of lightweight.
And again, if this is the first time you've ever tuned into a WAW show, you're in for a treat. These two men are two of the best that we have to offer here, not only in WAW, not only in British wrestling, but the world of wrestling. These are two guys on the top of their game.
Of course, as I said, Ricky Knight Jr. is out there for all the other promotions in the country. He's got so many belts, it's ridiculous. I can't even count them. And he's upcoming star, and he's definitely heading for the very top.
And Zack there showing his power, Martin. He's got the power. Would you say he's got the power advantage in this one? I mean, look at Ricky Knight Jr. He's a specimen himself.
Definitely, I reckon RKJ's definitely got the pace, but when it comes to power, it's all Zach Knight. The highlight as he leapfrogs and steps over. This is so frenetic, so fast-paced.
These are big
These
guys.
two. And another leapfrog from RKJ.
It's me, I can't keep up.
Ducks the line, catches the feet, flips him up.
On his feet.
That's it.
Oh.
Super kick attempt, but
It's that close, guys.
This is what you call wrestling action here. This is what you call wrestling action.
This is what the
Incredible
guys are,
stuff.
I know
this is
they
what the
didn't want
guys are setting out to do. This is what they're trying to show the world. Look at us, we can wrestle.
And that sign of respect. Remember, this is a nephew and an uncle wrestling here as well, because of course Zach and his tag team partner Roy Knight, your other son, these two have been one of the greatest tag teams the world's ever seen. Ricky is Roy's son.
Exactly, as I was saying, it's just, it is, as the movie says, fighting with my family. This is what we do. This is what we.
that film's now on Netflix, of
That's
course.
on Netflix. Marty's in with the whole thing.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't know
buy
why I
it,
employ
you
that
can
man.
buy it,
See,
yeah.
that's what it is. See.
You won't find it in the bargain bucket, that film, I tell you. That's right at the top shelf. Still one of the best films I've ever seen. Nick Frost did a great job on you.
Well, yeah, he's
but you
alright.
would have done a better job playing yourself,
Oh
wouldn't you?
yeah, of course, yeah. But as I said, I thought George Clooney was a better man to play me.
Yeah,
You know,
he was busy though.
looking on the looks and stuff. But there you go.
No, it is a fantastic film, and of course the story of Zach Zodiac and of course his sister Paige. But this is about the future of this business, and these two guys are the future of the wrestling
Well,
world.
you're seeing a big mix here of the British style and American style there. You'll see everything in this match.
Yeah, RKJ definitely brings that, if you say, American-ish style where he goes off the ropes, he jumps
That's
from
it.
pillar to post, and Zach more grounded, but he's not afraid to go high risk either.
As I say, they can mix it. That's what I say. Look at Ricky right now. He's just mixing it. Zach's
Beautiful
going-
kip up, and look at her this.
Oh.
You go for a springboard. Zach Knight.
Oh wow!
Big
What
arms
a
there.
move!
Massive arm drag from Zach and a shoulder
Big
check.
check.
And another. The wrestling weekend and British
big hands
heavyweight
up.
champion.
He dumps
Sends
him out.
RKJ to the
Ricky
outside.
Big clothesline,
Close
Ricky
on there.
Knight Jr.
And no, they didn't want
Keeping
to
up
talk
with this
about
action
it.
is crazy, man.
He is the WAW Undisputed World Heavyweight Champion.
He won that belt at Fightmare in one of the best matches I've ever certainly seen, and definitely was match of the year. Got voted
Well,
match of the year
well,
recently
by
against his own
Country
father,
Mile.
Roy. What a match that was.
Country Mile, that was match of the year in the awards.
Easily. Could have a contender here though tonight. I mean, these two, there's just not going to be anything given between them. They are, I mean, they've grown up wrestling each other. Obviously, Zach looked after Ricky. We know the past that Roy Knight had. Let's just say he's been away for a little while, and while he was away, you know, Zach looked after Ricky. He's been like a dad to him as well, hasn't he? It's
That's
like
right.
he's got two dads.
Yeah.
When you're on the road, though, as you know, Ricky, you know you have to look to father figures, and Zach Knight is one of the better father figures here at WAW.
Well, Zach, we all know he's got this gift. Even though he's one of the bosses.
Public warning for illegal use of the ropes.
I say, even though he's one of the bosses, he can still be one of the lads. That's his gift, and he's a great trainer, even at his age. He's got a fantastic mind for business as well.
What a takeout from RKJ as he goes for a cover. But Zach quickly cacked out, not even a one count from.
But let's talk about Ricky Knight Jr. You know, he has been heralded as probably the best prospect in the world of wrestling currently. There's not many people better than him. He has been in the ring with some of the greats already. He had a match with Jay Lethal recently. You know, one of the great superstars in the world of wrestling. You know, he is the guy who has the world at his feet, isn't he, Ricky?
Well, I said he's going to go all the way, with no doubt. I mean, he couldn't come to a better stock. His dad's, to my mind, has been one of the best on the circuit for years, still is. Roy is still the one we have to aim to be like. But as he said, Ricky Knight Jr.'s got it all.
Look at that from
my God.
Zach Knight, that's unbelievable!
That is
Wow!
strength.
How did he do that?
It's amazing strength. But that's one of Zach's films. Zach's so strong. He's
Caught him in
freakishly
mid-air.
strong. He's freakishly strong. Referee won't
That's
stand
another unique point of WAW. You cannot, if the referee starts that 10 count, you can't go for the cover.
No, that's right. It's the old British rules. You have to wait for at least, one needs to be off the floor before you can do anything.
You can just feel the intensity from these men right here.
It's incredible. You could cut the tension with a knife.
I
in
tell you
this
what, you
room.
don't need a crowd for this
You
match.
don't,
You can
honestly.
hear everything going in, the intensity. As I said, when the family going against each other, they want to prove they're the best. Forget we're family. Everyone wants to be the head of the family when it comes to the wrestling.
What's Zach's?
And there's a lot of competition.
What's Zach thinking? Springboard.
Oh,
It's a long
blocked
way
off
to
by
go.
Ricky.
That's good.
Caught him
Good
in a
stuff.
tree of woe position, and look at
The
this.
big stomp.
Good stuff.
Right to the jaw. And that wiped out Zach Knight by the looks of things.
We all know
Okay.
that Zach has had major problems with his back over the years. He's had real injury problems with that. We saw it at Fightmare. The DVD's available if you watch that incredible event. He had a match against his own brother, Tony, another one of your sons, and he had terrible problems with his back all night.
That's right.
And at the Wrestling Weekender, of course, we had a nearly got caught out, but look at that from RK
That's
Jay.
right. He actually come for the bottom second rope. That was
Yeah, I mean, Ricky Knight Jr. giving
Oh, look at
calling him
that!
an old fossil, Ricky.
That's
I
why
mean,
yeah, I can see you, Ricky Knight Jr. on your ass on the floor.
he said he wasn't going to be a bad guy tonight. Well, there you go. That didn't last long.
But right there, that's why they call Zach the highlight. And look at that.
wow! Can you believe what we've just
Senton
seen?
He got that
takeout
from me.
from RK
That's
Jay.
one of my moves.
He learned that off you.
That's one of my
Grandad,
moves,
yeah.
yes, definitely.
What a manoeuvre there.
That's
from
why he's called Ricky Knight Jr. He nicks all my moves. That's what it is. He learned everything
Oh my
from
goodness me.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff what we've just seen here. Carl Smith checking on Zach because we know that Zach has had those terrible injury problems with his back. He looks in a world of pain here. Ricky Knight Jr. looking to end this one now. Wow! Off the top rope again.
That springboard clothesline wiped out Zach by looks of things.
And it's a
You
two
see
count
that
now.
with Ricky Knight Jr. He hooks on everything though. He really tries to
That's the
pin his man every time. That's where he's going.
Remember, this is the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion against the British Champion. It doesn't get much bigger than that.
That's right.
Plus, he's a Wrestling Weekender champion. That was a
Yes,
hell of a.
yes,
He went
forgetting
through a
he's
big
Weekender
tournament
champion.
for that against the likes of Shah Samuels. And
The first ever champ.
These two are put on a display here.
Oh, Ricky in trouble here.
Zach's trying to fight
Zach's
out of it.
got
He
Big
does.
backdrop.
We've seen this before.
Let's sit
Another
down.
one of my moves, you see.
Right to the chest.
All my family nick my
senton.
moves.
Driving all the wind out. And a springboard moonsault from the highlight.
And that's a two. Wow, Ricky doing all he can to keep in this match. That's why he's a world champion.
That's right.
The resilience factor of
I
these
think
two
he
men
caught
is
him in. I think he's struggling for breath. Ben.
RKJ moaning about his ribs. He may well have cracked a rib there.
He looks like he's struggling with breath here.
Yeah, he is struggling there. This could be a chance for Zach.
He's actually waiting.
Waiting
Zach
for
will
the-
capitalise on this
waiting
one.
to pounce if we're honest. I
Zach
mean,
will capitalise
Here
on
we
this.
go.
picks him up. Looking for that highlight reel, but RKJ's fighting out of it. That's it.
big
That's
swing,
it, game.
big swing.
And the RKJ car.
The big cutter there from RKJ. And this must be it. This is all over. The world champion's done the business. Oh, a kick out from
He
Zach.
didn't hook in
Look.
there, did he? He didn't hook in
You
again.
need to have a word with your grandson
I
there.
know,
He
he's
didn't
a
hook
world
that leg.
champion. I shouldn't be teaching him now.
But you can see, you can excuse them because the energy they've put into this match.
Step
Zach
up
managed to
and
get his
scurry.
arm up there to present full contact.
Oh, the top rope there. Those ribs are
think-
going to have to be blowing up now.
I actually think the rope went into his ribs there. I think Zach caught the rope and it went to his ribs.
By all, from what we can see, he's already at least bruised his ribs, and now that's not going to make it feel any better.
Yeah, I think he got the rope lash there rather than the boot.
Yeah,
You got
big kick. No,
What?
not on the side
out
of the ring.
here,
Come on,
Zach.
guys.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, not a pile driver there.
That's crazy.
Oh,
On the boot.
on that back again. Stomp there
Big
from Ricky
stomp.
Knight
And that
Jr.
skirt of the apron has no give. That's pure steel under there. Zach Knight.
Right in front of us
The
here.
well
Zach
of
Knight.
hurt. And what is RKJ
What
thinking?
look on RKJ's face.
Went for
Caught him
Hurricanrana.
again.
Got
Oh,
caught.
power.
Another
Powerbomb right
powerbomb
onto
from
the
the apron.
skirt of the apron. That's pure steel.
These mats, Ricky Knight, they are. There's wood there. That's not. There's no give at those
Well,
mats.
no,
Is
it's
there?
not a trampoline like people think. It is solid wood under the mats, and that hurts because the mats usually run out before.
Yeah, they
the-
do. They do.
So
Tell you
that was
for a
that
fact.
was pretty bare board there,
So he was on bare wood there. And
apart from the canvas.
when you've got an already injured back, that's not going to make you feel good. So let's reset here. This is WAW Hard Times. RKJ has issued an open challenge. Zach Knight's taken it. He's now going to the top rope, desperate to win. The belts aren't on the line. This is just for respect.
The shoulder
That's a
roll.
long way to go, though.
Oh, big drop kick.
That's amazing.
Wow.
The
Thing
leap
is,
on that
they
drop
know each
kick.
other so well. They're countering before the other guy can do his stuff. They know each other so well. They've trained together all their lives. So
we're going to end this with a double count now. I can't see either of them getting up from that. The punishment these men have taken. We're on to 5. Can either of them get up to save this match? At the minute, we're heading for a double count out. There is some stirring.
they're both up. They're both get up from this.
Wow.
Just that resilience and never say die attitude of the Knight family.
Right, they go just there.
Big punch. Open fist though. Zach playing by the rules.
Not sure if RKJ will.
I'm not sure either, but Carl's let that one go. The referee, Carl Smith.
Probably has to be fair. These two
Now that's
really want to lay it all in there.
Patented uppercut from Zach.
Oh, the bicycle
Wow,
kick from
bicycle
RKJ.
kick. RKJ, of course, a brilliant footballer in his own right as well. He learned that one off his father.
Oh, and a European. Zach Knight full head of steam. RKJ floats over, springboard into a spear.
I've never seen that. 2. Oh, wow.
The never
It's an
spear.
amazing match here, ladies.
Top
You're being
rope
treated
spear.
to an
Wow.
amazing match here tonight. These two are leaving it all in the ring.
RKJ cannot believe he's arguing with referee Carl Smith. He can't believe that was a 2 count after that top rope spear.
Any
Arguing with the referee.
I think Ricky Knight Jr.'s spirit is going now, the good spirit he had at the start of the match.
He can't put his uncle away.
No.
This is what Zach Knight's career's been built on, is that never give up attitude. You taught him it, Ricky.
Never say
he
die.
Came from your
The
loins,
thing
let's
is,
be honest.
I'm not being funny. I mean, you've got to remember, Zach's still only 28. He's still a young man. He's at his peak.
But he's not a young man in the
RKJ
wrestling
has
game.
received
He
his
has got
second
more
and
experience than
final
anyone.
public
He's doing
warning.
experience.
Well, I'm saying that Ricky
For
Knight
not
Jr.
listening to
think he's
referee's
going
rules.
oh,
beat him because
hop
he's
up,
late.
powerbomb, and the jackknife pin
2. Oh, it's a 2
wasn't
count.
enough. That was
Incredible stuff.
That was fantastic from Zach Knight, and a kick to the face.
Okay.
Remember, you're watching this for
That's
free
luckily,
on
I just
YouTube.
And
caught the bottom of
sending,
his chin and didn't catch it fully.
and finally
That
hit
one
that
caught
spinning
him
back
right in the
heel
kisser.
kick.
This has got to be it, surely.
Kicked
Again,
out.
the kick out from Zach Knight.
That spinning back heel hit Zach
that-
Knight right on the back of the head.
Yeah, I caught him right in the head, that one. The first one was luckily just slipped his jaw open and clean knockout.
Is this going to be Ricky's downfall, arguing with the referee? He's constantly chirping away at Carl Smith, the referee. He's doing a great job,
That's
by the way.
frustration, let me tell you, that's frustration. I don't think
You
Ricky...
never argue with the ref, do you, Ricky?
No, never.
Look at this though, high risk again from
What I'm saying, it's
RKJ.
frustration. He thinks he would have put Zach away by now, but...
He's taking a
He's
step.
taking the
still
straps
there.
down. This means
It
business.
means business.
It's caught him
Caught
with a
again by
crossbody. And here it comes.
Is this a highlight?
Real.
This is usually
This is
finish,
it.
Zach.
This is it. Oh, he's kicked out.
He
of it. I
kicked out
can't
the
believe he's
highlight
kicked
reel.
out. The
Highlight.
world champion is kicked out.
I've never seen anyone
No,
kick out
Zach's
the highlight
arguing,
reel.
see?
Look at Zach's face. Look
Zach's
at his
getting
face.
frustrated now.
Look at his face. He can't believe it. He cannot believe that Ricky Knight Jr. is kicked out of that one. The world champion is still breathing here.
I've seen so many matchups with Zach Knight. I've never seen anyone kick out the highlight reel.
Never. No, this is his speciality finish.
Big forearm. Big elbow.
The thing was, he kicked out of ease. It wasn't a slow kick out. He kicked out with authority. Now they're going to the top.
Oh, no.
Exchanging blows again on the second, and RKJ, the wild card.
He's getting some to the kidneys and the ribs there. I think the referee should look for a closed fist on them ones.
Oh, big. Oh, is he going to go?
He's
He's
toppling,
standing
he's
just
toppling,
with
he's
the balance
tottering.
there from Ricky Knight Jr. Incredible.
This could be, oh yeah.
This isn't going to
Ricky
end well
Knight's
for
going to
either
take the long way
man.
down, I think.
There isn't. I mean, there's a wall there. There isn't anywhere else they can go, really. Big headbutt. And Zach's down.
This
Again,
could be
Ricky
RKJ's
Knight,
chance.
He looks like
Oh, here we go. This is it, the big finish.
Maybe.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
He landed
Zach's
on his
up.
feet.
Big boot.
It looked like a single leg
Look at the
drop
face
kick.
of Ricky Knight Jr.
Now-
He felt that.
that's a
Span him out
knockout.
to dry.
If he gets up
He's
from
out.
that, that is
He's
something.
clean out. He's out.
It's got to be, that's a 10.
He's gone. You can count all night. The Ricky Knight Jr. is cold out now. He's cold out.
If he gets up from that, that'll be better than the Tyson Fury
Tyson
sit-up.
Fury, yeah.
That
We
will,
all
honestly.
saw it against Deontay Wilder. We did.
That is amazing. If he gets up from that, that's
He's
amazing.
clean, and he's still moving. I cannot believe this.
I think Zach's
How's
going to
it
go for a
life
cover.
left in neither
This
man?
is pure adrenaline that's keeping them both
It's got to
going.
be, hasn't it, Rob?
Look at that. He got up at 9. He grabbed the ropes.
Wow.
Zach's suffering as well. It seems Zach is really in a bad way too.
He's still fighting in this
back.
though, to be fair.
I think the referee should be checking these punches. They look like punches.
Yeah,
from
I
here.
think to be fair to Carl though, he's letting it go because this is a big time main event.
Oh
This
no!
And again, Ricky Knight Jr. comes out. To the
Springboard.
rope again.
Oh,
is big
clash.
shoulder barge
I'm
there.
not sure if it was. I think it was the clash of heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like a head clash here.
But in professional wrestling, there's no stopping for head injuries. You just carry on.
Okay, Ricky,
I think the
he's called it the knockout.
official here
They are going to have to
not
stop it.
happy.
Good
But both
calling
men look like they
it.
knocked out.
Okay, we've got
Well,
some,
this is quite
some help.
this is quite unusual.
This is a yeah.
Yeah, there's been a head
Ladies and
clash.
gentlemen, the referee's
Goes the
decision
guys,
on
I'm
that
just
match
going
is
to
called
see-
a
Yeah,
no contest.
Ricky's going to go and help.
Contestants have clashed heads.
Yeah,
We're going to get some medical assistance to the
they're
ring
both
right
clean
now.
out. That's the problem we've got here. I mean, generally you wouldn't see a match stopped by a referee unless he was really concerned. But this is a medical issue we've got now
Yeah,
here.
this is
Ricky Knight has gone backstage now to get some help.
It's a dangerous situation.
Yeah,
there,
we're
Rob.
going to have to stay on air because we want to. I mean, I want to get in there and help ourselves, Martin, but we're going to have to keep talking you through what's happening here. We can see that Zach Knight and Ricky Knight Jr. both out cold after a clash of heads.
Was
The
a
referee,
medic.
Carl Smith, has stopped the match. It looks as if Ricky is just about coming round. And here's Saraya Knight, who, of course, is Zach's mother, the grandmother of Ricky Knight Jr. She's massive concern on her face.
Phenomenal
See,
contest to that point,
yeah,
though, wasn't it?
it
I
was.
mean,
It was incredible. This is more than wrestling. This is
beyond
a worry here now. We're gonna stay with this. We're gonna stay on air. You're watching on YouTube.
yeah, please stay with us, guys.
Yeah,
This
we're gonna see how this unfolds. Obviously, if you're of a nervous disposition, perhaps time now to look away because we are in serious trouble here. Ricky Knight. Rowdy Ricky Knight is back with us now, and Ricky, we can see the guys getting help in the ring. Just explain what's happened there. What was the referee's decision? It looks as if the clash of heads, I mean, it knocked them both out, so there's no way this match can continue.
The referee is concerned, obviously, it's like anything else. When you get a head clash, he's very concerned about that. I think one time they were both out of it.
Getting his belt.
I'm not
He
happy.
says
He
he's
says
fine.
he's fine. Where's he
I'm
going?
sure he's fine.
Where's he going?
He's going at...
Hey? Hey? He's gone the wrong way.
Oh, he's walked into
Well,
the door.
this just
He's got
proves, Ricky Knight Jr. is concussed. This is a fact. Ricky Knight Jr. needs medical attention immediately. He's concussed. He tried to walk through the wall there, boss.
We've got the,
And Zach
We got
now.
him.
I mean, what a match we saw! It cruelly taken away from us, but from an accidental clash of heads.
it's a shame a match had to end like that
Yeah,
after
but
such a brilliant match.
What a night we've had here tonight.
Okay, Cole, just come in there and tell us what you see, brother.
What did you see, Carl?
Initially, it looked like a shoulder tackle off the top.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, I kind of realised they have clashed heads.
Right.
They're both out cold. I'm not going to let that run.
Okay.
No,
I've
you've
gotta
done
finish
the
fair
right
enough.
thing.
Safety
We
of
just
both
wanted
parties.
you
It
to
It
tell
was
the
the
fans.
safety you're worried about,
Safety
not
you're
not
worried
the.
about.
Okay,
If
fair
You were
enough.
closest to the action, mate. We want to make that official. The fans will know
Yeah.
that you've stopped the match because of the clash heads. Were they both out at one stage?
Completely.
Okay, if they're both
Okay.
knocked out, you can't carry on.
Okay.
Contest,
Okay, just take them to the medical room and see what we got. Cheers, Cole.
Okay, hand it back to Ben.
The following contest is a Bellatrix 3-a-side elimination tag team match. Introducing first on my right-hand side. Firstly, from Norwich, Norfolk, she's the self-proclaimed future of British wrestling. It's Karama. Secondly, from Brentwood, Essex, Trai-cie. And finally, the matriarch of the Knight family. She's been a champion on 4 continents of this planet. The English Rose, Saraya Knight. And on the opposite side of the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, firstly, from Norwich, is TJ. Her tag team partner from Cambridge is Fiona. And finally, from Manchester, she's the current Bellatrix Academy champion, Fifi!
Okay, girls, come here, it's the rules.
Yeah, you listen to him, kiddos.
That includes you 3 too, okay? All of you. No, I don't know. No. Listen, let me tell you the rules. Let me tell you the rules. Just be quiet and let me talk. I'll talk to them as well. Don't you worry about that.
Make sure you
Okay, listen, girls. No hair pulling.
Yeah,
No eye gouging.
No eye
Okay,
gouging.
look, let me finish. I
No,
can do.
I'm just explaining the rules.
This is my
No
job.
eye gouging.
Enough.
Okay.
No choking.
No
No punching.
No
No low
punching.
blows. You got the ropes. I'll tell you to break. You break.
That's my moveset.
One in, one out. Have you finished? Come on, stop it. One in, one out. At all times, when you're on the outside, keep hold of the tag rope. You're going to shake hands. Do that now. Back to
Oh no,
corners.
coronavirus.
Well, if you've never seen the legendary Saraya Knight wrestle, now is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. This is WAW Hard Times. This is another guest Bellatrix match, and we've already seen some shenanigans from Saraya Knight. Your wife, your better half, Ricky. We're loving this already, aren't we? You get this every night, mate.
Listen, guys, you get an hour of it at most, you can go home. I'll get this 24/7, mate. You know what I mean? So, but what I was saying, poor old Cole's got his
Commence
hand full
wrestling.
tonight. He really has. There are 6 of these old female warriors in there. They'll give no quarter and arse no quarter. And poor old Cole's right in the middle of it. Good reversal there from young TJ.
Yeah, TJ, one of the young superstars in Bellatrix. A pin attempt already from Karama, who is the self-proclaimed future of wrestling. And to be honest with you, Martin, it's difficult to argue with her. She is a fantastic young wrestler.
Oh, that's a nice there forward. Yeah.
She has been in some classic matchups, most
No way,
notably
she's never
against
gonna hold it down
Vanessa.
by that. Look, again, lazy covers. Lazy.
That's what fun to bear.
Yeah, again, look, no hooking at all. I mean, he couldn't pin a cushion like that. Come on.
Stare down between these two, though. TJ and Karama.
So on the one side we have the Saraya Knight dream team, if you like. She's hand-picked Karama. Another pin attempt there from TJ.
Did you see the
Karama.
gap though between there? You've got to press down there.
You have.
I'll wait till we get back to the training squad. I'm going to tell these girls, I'm telling you, because they're really annoying.
Look at some.
Your missus will have something to say to them as well if they don't win this match.
Poor old DJ, like, she won't have any hair left in the head.
Oh, we can see Saraya Knight on the hair. And already some cheating going on. We see Trai-cie and also Karama
I
in the
told
corner
you,
there.
Cole's going to have his hands full there tonight.
And in the other side, we have a team put together by Fifi, the current Academy Bellatrix champion. We've got Fiona and also TJ.
Series of snapmares there from Saraya Knight. She dragged her from enemy territory and put it in the middle of the ring. Saraya Knight pretending that she can't hear Carl Smith here. I
If
mean,
you have never ever, and shame on you if you're a wrestling fan, you might be a new fan, have never seen a Saraya Knight match, then you are in for a treat. She is an all-time great. She's amazing to watch, and I already feel sorry for Carl Smith here. He's got his hands full because she is just
Lazy cover from the wife there, you see. That's,
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah,
Ricky.
that's right.
You can tell her later. About that.
that's a Mickey take cover. That was honestly.
her accolades, though, guys. I mean, she's a former Shimmer champion. She's a former Bellatrix world champion. She has won nearly every title here at Bellatrix
Thanks
and
to
across
me.
the world.
Thanks to me.
Well, come on.
Oh, come on.
Ricky.
No, come on.
She's in her own right and amazing.
No, mate. Yeah,
But you
she's
you
married
got
to
her.
me. That's why she got
you,
this accolade.
you rescued her from let's say it, obscurity. You
That's
turned
right.
her into what she is now.
Well,
you
she was
saying
flipping
that?
burgers all about. So what I'm saying
Gave you
is,
extra food as well.
that's right. She gave me extra chicken, but you know,
And here
I
comes-
rescued her from a life of hell on Holy Circuit and made her a star. So
Here comes.
This is Trai-cie, who is someone who's got a hell of an attitude, Martin. Someone a little bit different. She's proud to be from Essex.
oh
Yeah, former Bellatrix Academy
You see her
champion.
dance around the bag at the nightclub, can't you, Tracy? Yeah.
Getting Trai-cie is doing the right thing and for her team, putting her in the enemy side.
They're working well as a team. I'll give them that. Look, he's got Carl all messed up. All the other two work on
Carl can't do
and
anything about
Fiona.
this. He's got to get those girls out. He
Now,
can't.
let me tell you something. These young girls tonight in the blue corner are going to learn a lesson. But Saraya will be master planning everything in the other corner. They're getting away with murder already.
We've already heard a public warning there.
But they're allowed 2 each in British wrestling, so they've got a lot of public warnings they can use up. So.
Yep. So Karama now going at it with Fiona from Cambridge, not too far down the road from here where we are, right here in Norwich.
Look at the intensity of Karama there. She's
Yeah, nice snap
Very
suplex, but look at this, she's wailing into Fiona. She's got to be very careful she don't get a public warning.
Saraya Knight basically doing our job for us with the commentary.
she's taunting the other girls. Well, these young girls really are going to learn a lesson tonight. I do feel sorry for them, really, but
Former Bellatrix British champion is stomping on
They need to
Fiona.
get Fifi in there as quick as possible. You know, the British champion, get her in there. Try and take the sting out of the action here.
Karama just received her first public warning there. I think they're just taking them. They don't mind getting 2 public warnings. They know they've got three lives,
right.
really, haven't they? So they just want to inflict as much pain as they can. A pin attempt here and a 2 there. But look at the pain on Fiona's face. You can see she's in severe trouble here.
She needs out, really, Rob. She's been in that match for quite some time, and she's getting beaten up black and blue.
Saraya Knight constantly talking to our referee.
That's her strategy. Keep turning the referee, so they can do skullduggery while the ref's turn. She's clever at that. But she got taught by a good person. That was me.
Side headlock motion for Karama. She's really trying to stop any kind of momentum.
And look,
Fiona
now we've
might
got Saraya
have.
Knight saying she's got something in her
That's
eye.
right. That's one of my old strategies I taught her years ago.
Oh, and a low blow right from
Superflies.
Karama.
And Carl showing concern there as a good human being that he is. But of course, this opens the door for Karama to
Well,
do
you got to remember, Saraya was part of the Superflies. We were the guys in the ring, but she was the one outside the ring. She turned the referee. She was
Valet, as it were.
well, valet is a word, but she was great. One of the best valets this country's ever seen.
She's not, and this is what interests me so much about Saraya, is that she's probably the best valet manager of all time in Great Britain. She's now arguably the greatest British women's wrestler as well. So that just shows she can do both.
No, I'd say outside of WWE, I'd say she was one of the great. I know she's my wife and I'm very biased, but she's wrestled all over the world. She teaches British wrestling all over the world. So yeah, she's done well for herself.
Nice clothesline from Karama. Again, it's quite lackadaisical covers when you say.
They are. You see, you're picking up on this now, Martin. You see, you're very clever. I keep trying to tell people, you must cover.
Martin, you're a good lad. Don't let this man try and turn you into a cheat.
They call me Rick the Cover Knight. That's what they call me because I'm fanatical about proper covers.
Yeah, you've been on at it. It's been your bugbear all night, Ricky. You want to see those proper
I
covers.
do.
You're
It's
also
lazy.
encouraging cheating, though, I might add.
Well, I encourage people to win any way necessary. You know, that's the way it should be. But
Drop toe hold from Karama. She holds on to legs, switches over to a side headlock. Beautiful from Karama, really, Rob. Almost gloating.
she's taking the Mickey now, taunting the girls, yeah. They must get Fifi in there now. Fifi's got to get in there.
If anyone can bring the energy, it's her, isn't it?
Yeah, she's a champion. She's the one with the
champion.
belt.
She's got the most experience. She's the team captain.
You can
Surely
slow
the
this
showdown
right
we
now.
want to see is Saraya Knight against Fifi. We
Exactly,
can see
yeah.
that.
I remember that match in Lowestoft that those two had. That was incredible.
Yeah,
You
so
can hear
Trai-cie
Trai-cie.
being mugged off.
Karama almost stalking Fiona and backing her into the corner and throwing her back out.
I'm sure there's people from the wonderful county of Essex watching, supporting their girl Trai-cie.
Another big move in the corner there.
Cheering on her lady.
Come on.
Well, Fiona ducks it.
Oh, yeah.
Rolls up.
On.
It wasn't enough, Rob.
Close to there.
Oh, sent her to the outside.
Dumped out of the
Bravo's
ring.
driving top
It's
rope
a
there.
long way to fall. Her face
It
just
is.
bounced off that mat. I've got to ask you at this point, Ricky, what kind of give do those mats give?
Well, you've got to remember, it's concrete under here, so it's still not the greatest give in the world. Still can hurt you.
We can see in front of us here Trai-cie trying to help her partner Karama, who's attempting to get her back in the ring.
Karama
Carl
just
hasn't started a count yet. The ref, Carl Smith, he's just trying to get some order here. But no, Karama, she's now going to put her opponent out.
sweeps
Fiona
her.
back on the mat.
Come on.
Fiona,
I think Karama hurt himself going at that ring, as you say. It is concrete out there. But she's seeing some sort of pain at the moment. But she's taking it out on Fiona now.
this is it. We've seen it of Karama lately. It's almost a dark streak she's had. She's
Saraya Knight
Again,
hasn't
she's-
kept quiet at all in this match, so she's just
Well, no, you gotta try
barking
to live with
orders,
her, mate.
isn't she? I mean,
You know what I mean? Got what match of the day, this is what I get.
she's the matriarch, you're the patriarch.
I know. Like I say, she's got enough chat for a second round teeth. But on with the match, shall we?
Karama really
dear.
backing Fiona into enemy territory again on the wrong side of the tracks.
And this tactic again, you can see
Trai-cie,
that
Trai-cie
Carl
and
Smith's
Saraya
doing his
working.
best, but he cannot get.
Poor old Carl's been worked always here.
He needs eyes in the back of the head for this
Well,
one.
at the moment,
Really.
that was Christmas or Easter. He's been messed about so much. And Trai-cie's in there.
We can see the sweat on the brow of the referee. He's been worked so hard in this match.
I mean, Trai-cie, she's a good girl. She's
First
6'1".
public
Trai-cie, she's a big girl.
She's a very tall girl, very powerful, very strong, very athletic as well.
That's right.
And she's been around in Bellatrix for quite some time, to be fair.
Fiona, another one. Fiona's not small either. She's
And in comes Fifi, guys.
that's
This
the
is
one
what
we're
we
waiting
want
for.
to
Can
see.
Fifi do something here?
Here's the champ.
We're waiting for the champ to slow it down and get some
Bellatrix-
momentum back with the blue corner. But no, Trai-cie's got her in.
The full Nelson here.
There's a massive Nelson on there. Fifi's in a lot of pain.
Bellatrix Academy champion trying to
Right.
struggle out of this.
I mean, as he said, Trai-cie is a big girl, 6'2".
It's a lot of leverage on the back of your neck, isn't it?
Yeah, that lock that you can see that lock that Tracy's got, like a monkey lock.
That's
you
right,
know.
the butcher's hook, we call it. You got the butcher's hook on.
Yeah, you grip the fingers, you do not let go. The full Nelsons.
She was taught by
Absolutely.
Saraya. Another one taught by Saraya.
Fiona.
Oh,
Well
great
done.
escape.
Fifi slips
But
out
no,
of it.
but no, she got her again. She's rolled her back in.
Yeah, Fifi.
It's a big reversal, but
And you can hear Saraya Knight coaching from the sidelines.
Well,
there,
you know,
which is-
Saraya's-
what a weapon that is, having the greatest valet in British history there with her, as a coach as well.
well, none of that. You know, Saraya's all about submission wrestling, and
Yeah.
she's taught these girls very well. A lot of submissions.
Look at this though, full
Saraya's
Nelson.
philosophy is always make it easier to get someone to submit than to pin them, and that's right.
Oh,
Good
roll
reversal.
through though. Roll back, seesaw.
And again,
Back
they're
into
back
that
in.
full Nelson.
Saraya very proud of her there.
Switches into
the
the
lock
side
on.
headlock. Drags her to the
Okay.
ground.
Don't let her breathe, says Saraya Knight. She's
So-
literally
Just check.
asking her to suffocate
That's
her.
right, but she's got to check the choke holds. Cole's in there. He's a good ref. He's in there.
Oh, and a roll.
Attempt
Make
here,
sure it's
two.
legal.
No, not even a two, a one there.
This match has been all teams. Saraya Knight so far, guys.
They must be favourites with Saraya on their side, but
Can't, I mean, let's be honest. On most days, Saraya could beat all three of these girls on her own. Let's be honest, and that's not me selling down
Oh, no.
what we've got here. But Saraya is such a legend in this business.
But Fifi's trying to wriggle free from the long arms and the long legs.
Oh,
and
nice
arm
reversal.
drag right to the ground.
nice arm drag from Fifi. Fifi's another one who's climbed the ranks very quick. She's only been with us about 2 years
Yeah, she
from
had
Manchester, and she's climbed the ranks so quickly.
Well, she studies wrestling. I know Fifi well. I get a chance to speak to her, and she actually studies women's wrestling.
Yeah.
She's a bookworm. Whenever
Yeah.
we see her at shows, you know, before it's her time to go, she's got a nose in a book, learning. She loves the science of women's wrestling. She's a lifelong fan of the sport that's got into it. You've given her an opportunity. She's proven herself to be a great superstar now.
Well, she is, because as I said, any time that Saraya does a session, she's there. She loves the tech submission stuff. She's really good at it. And she's learning. I mean, come on, she's only been at it 2 years, so in most places she'll still be green, but she's already got a title under her belt, so it just shows you how much she's come on.
Absolutely. But Trai-cie really the aggressor here in this little episode of this brilliant match we're watching. Don't forget, this is WAW Hard Times, Norwich, headquarters.
Oh, good.
We got a big crossbody too.
No.
that springboard
Yes,
cross.
brilliant spot from Carl Smith there, because the hand was under the shoulder, so the shoulder had been lifted off the mat.
That's
So
right.
a rookie mistake, can we call that?
It can, yeah.
Oh,
it can.
slide through.
And there we go.
Trai-cie has been
Trai-cie's gone. I'm
eliminated.
surprised
She's
about
been
the biggest one in
eliminated
the match gone.
So now we're down to 3 against 2. And they seem to be having some sort of conflab in the corner there. I don't quite
But look
know
at
what.
Fifi,
Tracy's gone.
Fifi's struggling to get to her feet though.
She's going to have to continue this match, Fifi. No tagging out between rounds.
You're right there, Rob Butler. Another unique point of Bellatrix and WAW rules.
Fiona
Tracy's
trying to
got. I'm very
revive her.
surprised Tracy's gone first. I really am.
Yeah, Trai-cie.
Biggest one in there.
She
as I
did
said.
well, to be fair, guys. I mean, she really took it to the Bellatrix Academy champion, but could not get her.
So here we go then, and we're down to 2 against 3. Saraya Knight, she's going to get in now. Here we go. This is what we want to see. Fifi against Saraya Knight. Oh, and some big forearms already from Saraya on the hair as well. Of course, breaking the rules here, but I don't think she cares.
Picking up in the sidewalk, drives it down to the mat.
That's what you call a pin
kick
attempt,
Yeah.
Ricky.
Yeah.
She's
Still
got
was
those
successful
hands.
because Fifi kicked out.
The DDT.
On the ropes there. There's the ropes there. You ain't going to get this ball.
Yeah, foot
the
on
rope.
the ropes there. Well spotted, Carl.
Of course, last time these two met was at
Be fair.
Lowestoft in a singles match. That was a hell of a clash between these two.
Saraya Knight here doing what she does best. Dominating her opponent, giving her no room to breathe, on the hair. Just doesn't care. She will take public warning. She'll take a yellow card if you
Well,
like.
yeah, it's all part of her strategy. You know, she knows how far to push the ref, what the boundaries are. She's been clever. She's been about a long time.
Standing chin lock here from Saraya Knight, but drives those knees right into the back.
Submission hold. Oh my goodness.
Bellatrix champion's really in trouble
Bends
now.
you in the
feel
way
it.
that your body shouldn't
Good
really
reverse,
bend.
well, great reversal.
Fifi
Fifi,
just showing you
great
how
reversal.
flexible she is.
Chin
Just
lock
so
here.
far past she's come.
And Saraya Knight adamant that she's got her
I
ear.
don't think she has.
More strategy from
I
Saraya.
don't think Fifi would cheat. Fifi's not one to cheat. I've known her a long time. She plays by the rules.
Nice reverse chin lock there from Fifi. She's grounded Saraya, but Saraya wriggles free, switches over. And then,
Brilliant pin attempt here. 1, 2. That's got to be it.
Oh,
Oh,
good
kick out from
again.
Fifi. Fantastic kick out. And we can still see Trai-cie coaching from the sideline. Surely, Ricky, she should be out of here. She should be backstage.
Well, yeah, I don't
now.
understand it why she's not out of it. She's meant to be sent
Another
out.
roll up.
She's meant to be
Kick out
sent out.
from Saraya.
how much of an upset would it be if Fifi got the pinfall over Saraya Knight? I mean,
That would be a big upset. But
Here comes a tag. Here comes Karama. Into the ropes.
two youngsters in again. Fifi and Karama.
Big clothesline.
we'd say Karama though, she really started at the YC.
Yeah, I mean, Karama was doing great stuff. She had titles and then she took a hiatus from wrestling.
2 there.
Come back, very dominant. She came back.
The tag. This is a tag. Yeah,
In goes
Fiona's
Fiona
in.
again.
And a well-rested Fiona comes in. See what she can bring to the table as Karama's on one knee at the moment.
Fiona needs to get on Karama here. She's certainly in trouble.
Oh, wrenches her arm and
Karama
forearm
really sticking
strikes
them in.
from Karama. Sweeps the
there.
leg.
There's a submission technique there. Karama. Yeah.
Karama lock.
Attack. She's gone. Fiona's out of
Fiona
here.
has been eliminated.
It just shows you never know. She's got the two biggest girls gone out of this.
Yeah, that's true.
Fiona's another one. She's 6 foot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thought she was one of the favourites, but
How detrimental was that Karama lock? She locked in tight, right wrapped under her
was-
neck, and
oh,
she
yeah.
just had no choice but to tap.
there's nothing she can do there. She's too far up the ropes to even try it, and she did. The
Fifi.
lock just tightens it. As soon as you move the lock tightens, so she's done the right thing. She's out. I want to know why she's gone and
Well,
Trai-cie
this is
hasn't
it.
gone.
Team captain Fifi checking on Fiona. She's done the right
Yeah,
thing,
I
gone backstage. But Trai-cie is still out here, so we're now down to 2 on 2 in this WAW Hard Times match you're watching on YouTube. Saraya Knight and Karama against Fifi and TJ. It's an elimination match.
It's an old Saraya sick there, biting, and the referee's not looking. You see these girls have been groomed by Saraya. They're using all Saraya's tricks of the trade.
Here comes the
here she
matriarch
comes
of the
now.
Knight family.
I mean, TJ's done well to last this long. She's a young girl,
She is.
very young girl, just
Massive
come out.
future.
Only just come out of the YC Academy, climbed the ranks.
Look, this hair. Look, Carl's got to get hold of this.
Look at this, a Boston crab from Saraya
Boston
Knight.
crab, She uses
And now we can
Trai-cie.
see why Tracy's
using
here.
Trai-cie.
Look at this.
Yes,
the
it
pull
has.
on Tracy.
The
You
leverage.
can't condone that, Ricky, surely.
Well, what can I say? You know,
Well, it's clear that's what
you're
Tracy's
talking for an old tag team specialist. You're trying to tell me to
Biting her
destroy
toe
these
right in front of her.
Look at this, the biting there.
She's actually eating her feet. Now got almost a single Boston crab here.
Carl Smith, the referee, doing the right thing, getting right in the face of TJ to check, but that opens this opportunity up.
And Carl Smith, though, to your point, checking that she isn't
Carl's
eating.
got eyes
Difficult-
everywhere at this point.
Difficult for the referee. Difficult
I mean-
for the referee. He has no crowd to help him.
I've said for years and years that they should have 2 referees in a match like this.
Look at this.
Absolutely. You should have an external one as well on the
Right,
outside.
that,
Butterfly
because
strike.
there's no border control as such, they want, we can't do these things. We could at WAW try it sometime, but
What a stretch.
Yeah, version of the Mexican stretch ball there from Saraya Knight. And that was enough.
To clear 3.
TJ has been
TJ's
eliminated.
been eliminated.
well, so poor old
Fifi's
Fifi's
on her
own.
2 on
That's-
1.
she's
Well,
got-
you say 2 on 1, Ricky, but there's 3 on
Well,
1,
it's-
really, let's be honest.
Well, it's 3, yeah, I've got to be honest about it. But let's going to see what Fifi's made of now. She's champion. And this is going to really test her now.
Big TJ
Can't get
making her
more-
way backstage, but we can see now.
On a slap.
Oh,
A sign of disrespect,
Oh,
maybe.
Fifi there,
got a
showing
death
she's
wish.
not going to be. She's not going to be put down by Saraya Knight.
Come on then, princess.
Princess is the name that
I say,
Saraya's given her.
Fifi is.
That snap man, the kick right to
Stiff
the
kick to the back. Feel that one here.
Fifi's showing no fear. That's what she's got to do, though. I'll give
She
it to
is,
her.
she's brave. She's the champ, you know, that's why she's the
That's
champ.
it. She's it. Reversal.
Ooh, big clothesline.
clothesline against-
Could
and
this
she's got
be
to
it?
recover.
This could be a shock. Oh,
wasn't enough to put the
She,
former world Bellatrix champion away.
you can feel it.
still can't believe that Trai-cie's out here. What's going on? This is so unfair. You know, Fifi's team have done the right thing and gone backstage. Trai-cie's still out here causing trouble.
It's 2 on 1 at the moment. Referee's
3 on
got to
1,
get this
let's
sorted.
be honest, it's
Well,
3
yeah,
on
well,
1.
3 on 1, but I can't understand why the ref has not sent Trai-cie back.
Nice.
Fifi's
As
there.
you
Look,
know,
look
though,
at the fight back with Fifi. He says it there.
It's quite hard to
That's it.
argue against Saraya Knight, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know. I've tried to before. It's not happening, I'm afraid.
Fifi, though,
Hooks the leg. Big hook. Double hook
check
leg
out.
there. Very close.
she's still in this one, guys. And she likes to call this
Intensity again.
the Fifi Panini. A pattern mover from Fifi.
This
She's
could be
going
it,
for
this
the
could be it.
cover.
Here we
Big cover.
go.
Kick out for
Kick out
Karama.
there.
That's put many a women away in the Bellatrix roster.
It's a 2 count.
I'm looking forward to a series of matches between Karama and Fifi. These two
Saraya
are-
Knight now in the ring.
Two of the girls that are going to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And she has bad intentions
Oh,
on her mind.
Is there any other kind of
they're going
intentions
to
on
submissions.
There isn't actually.
And that virgin of the Mexican stomps it right to the canvas.
Got to be it. Oh, and a kick to the keister to go.
Nether
with it.
regions, they call it.
Yeah, the nether regions. Yeah.
Saraya Knight has received her second and final
Right.
public
So
warning for a
Saraya
low
Knight
blow.
on that second yellow, if you like. Now.
Oh,
so one more.
hang on,
outside.
Rob. This is a bridal cradle.
yeah.
The finisher of Saraya Knight.
Surely. This is
Surely.
it.
I can't think of any woman who's not tapped out or given up
Oh,
to this
look
one.
Look at the
The
oh my
cradle.
goodness, It's gone. It's finished. It's finished.
Well, there you go.
I think
That's
she's
all
passed
over.
out, Rob.
Yeah, what a performance from Fifi, but it wasn't enough. When you're in the ring with a legend like Saraya Knight, and you've got two other partners,
Your
you're going to
referee's
struggle.
decision is that the winners of this
Well,
match
that's Saraya's paint
and
move.
sole
Once you get in
survivors
that, you've had it.
are the
She's
team
beaten
of
men with
Saraya
that
Knight,
in the intergender matches,
Karama,
so
and Trai-cie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been so far here on YouTube. This is WAW Hard Times. As you can see, we've got a couple of spare spots now. Martin Wakenall's had to go on an assignment. He's not with me now. And we've also lost Rowdy Ricky Knight. He's had to go backstage to sort out a few issues. So it looks like I might be on my own, unless...
No, Rob, you're not on your own.
Well, this is a lovely surprise. It's the
double duty, don't you worry.
it's the undisputed world heavyweight champion, Ricky Knight Jr. Ricky, you're going to join me for commentary?
I'll join you for commentary for a couple of matches, Rob, no problem.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, there we go. We have a co-commentator. Let's go to the next match.
The following is a singles contest. It's set over a time limit of 30 minutes and is scheduled for one fall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're set for this next match. And what an intriguing matchup we have here. We have the greatest in-ring performer in WAW history, Roy Knight, your dad, Ricky Jr., and he's taking on the now world-famous blind wrestler, James Chilvers. This is going to be incredible.
This will be a fantastic match. I mean, James made his debut back in 2015, and since then he's been on a roll. No one can stop James. He's been yet to pick up gold here in WAW, but I'm sure that's going to come very, very soon.
Well, we have
Commence
a new
wrestling.
referee for this match. Hard times call for desperate measures. Michael Mann out of retirement. Great to see him back in the ring, Ricky.
Well, it sums up what WAW is doing. Michael Mann coming out of retirement to give back to the fans. And then
And as we
James
can
matching there for power.
Yeah, we can already see that James, underestimate perhaps the power there, did Roy. Roy, of course, as you well know, because he is your father, is one of the most powerful men in WAW.
Yeah, he is definitely. You see, look, great sportsmanship there.
And James Chilvers, obviously, the issues he has in the ring, I mean, it's incredible. You can't see his opponent, Ricky. I mean, you know, no doubt, I know you've worked under a mask in your time back in your younger days. It's so difficult when you can't see your opponent. When you've got a mask, but when you physically can't see, it's terrible.
It's very, very difficult, Rob, especially a mask. What a lot of people don't know about James is he has 20% vision in his eyes. He was involved in a car accident which made his eyes deteriorate over time, and it's only going to get worse, unfortunately, for James. But what he can do in the ring is magnificent, and you know, I'm very proud to manage to coach James and help him succeed and follow his dream of being a professional wrestler.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, his story was told in the brilliant film Fighting With My Family, which of course is available on Netflix now. If you haven't checked it out, or you just want to watch it for the 100th time like I have, then please go and watch it. In these hard times when you're at home and you've got, you know, plenty to do, watch on the TV, that's the film you need to see. So here we have Roy Knight against James Chilvers.
Really take control here,
yeah,
Rob.
some good technical wrestling here, Ricky. Just tell us about what it's like to wrestle Roy, because he's your dad. You had that amazing match at Fight Man, the fight of the year, no doubt, the match of the year. He's a tough customer.
Yeah, I mean, 2 years on the trot now with one match of the year, and that is all down to Dad being one of the best professional wrestlers in the world ever. And how he's on every show in the world is criminal, in my opinion. I may be biased because I'm his son, but he's the best professional wrestler to ever grace Squared Circle.
I agree. He's definitely the best in-ring performer in WAW history. I think that's widely known. And if this is the first time you ever watched WAW, this is your chance to see Roy Knight, but not only see Roy Knight and see his opponent as well, who is James Chilvers, the blind wrestler. An incredible story. As Ricky quite rightly said, only 20% vision, and he's in there now with Roy Knight, and Roy applying a really tight headlock here. Well, it's almost a hammerlock there as well.
You've got to be looking at this as well, you know, for James. He's had some tests and he's managed to overcome people like Dillon, Slade and other people within that category. But stepping up and facing this elite athlete in WAW is a very big stepping stone for James. What do you say, Rob?
I agree. I totally agree. This is James Chilvers' biggest ever match, but no doubt. Today, exactly. He's probably going to have more matches. But as you can see, his reversal there, and now an arm lock.
James isn't backing down. James standing his ground. And this has got to be one of James' dream matches. I know his ultimate goal is to wrestle Chris Jericho, but this has got to be one of his dream matches.
Chris Jericho against James Chilvers.
Can you imagine?
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see Ricky Knight Jr. against Chris Jericho. Maybe one day. We shall see.
Well, I prefer James to succeed his dream first.
That's very, very, very manly of you there, Ricky.
Kind.
We love you.
What a lot of people forget about Roy, Dad, is that he was the first Knight to go to America. He was the first Knight to go to the WWE. And he wrestled for the Ring of Honor title here in England at York Hall against Samoa Joe, where unfortunately he lost. And only a matter of months ago, I broke the curse of every night losing at York Hall.
You won.
Yeah, true fact for you there, Rob.
Well, you were in the ring with Jay Lethal recently as well. Yeah. Who's a fantastic competitor. But yeah, you're quite right. Your father, Roy, he's been in there with the likes of Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, Samoa Joe,
Austin Aries,
all the greats. And you know, Roy stood toe-to-toe with them. And you know, I know for a fact, because I've spoken to Roy many times, he's spoken to me and told me that those guys still love him, still speak to him, because they absolutely loved working with Roy.
Yeah, I mean, if you actually read Daniel Bryan's book, there's a nice chapter in there about my dad and granddad.
Excellent. Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Talking about books.
Here we go. No count there from Michael. Michael, of course, hasn't refereed for a little while, but he certainly hasn't forgotten the rules.
No, Michael never forgets. But talking about books, you can go over and you can purchase Roy Knight's book. It's on Amazon. And at the moment, it's got a deduction, £10.
That is a bargain. I've read it, and it's a fantastic 2 count there. It's a fantastic read, Wrestling With My Mind. You can buy that now and read it. It's a brilliant read. Even you get a mention, Ricky.
I do. I've read the book actually. It's brilliant. There's parts where you can laugh. There's parts where you can cry.
Absolutely.
But in the end, I'd love to see that book as a sequel for Fight My Family too.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it, to see more movies about your brilliant family. So here we are. This is WAW Hard Times. We're partway through this match between Roy Knight, James Chilvers. Who's on top, Ricky?
Oh, well, you got to say Roy's controlling the match here. He just had James in the choke, and James was lucky that the Michael Man broke that up.
So
but he's going to go for his trademark suplex off the top here. I've felt this a few times, and this don't feel very nice, Rob.
This could be scary. Goodness me, no.
There we go.
Surely not.
Oh, James fighting back here.
This is,
big bump there.
Big fall for Roy. And what's going to happen here?
Is James going to hit his frog splash?
This is the big James frog splash coming. We've seen it before. Oh,
And it connects.
wow, it connects perfectly. This is it. This is it.
Two.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, come on. What's going on here?
We've got Sam Centauri in the ring and SAS as well.
Breaking up the fantastic match here. The question you have to ask
Amazing match.
was James going to get the 3 though?
I
Or
think he was. I think, to be fair, the 3 was going to be counted, but
what's going on here? Let's shoot off. Duck. Comes back. Double
Double
clothesline. There we
clothesline.
are. They made a mistake now. Big body slam.
oh, big slam.
And a second one. SAS is no small
slam.
man.
So,
And out he goes.
oh, the big man's gone.
He's sent packing.
And here comes Sam.
We'll see you
All
later,
the way
Sam,
back
as well.
to Finland. Off he goes. And what are we doing? What's the referee's decision?
I think it's a no contest here, Rob.
Yeah, I think we've got a no contest here.
Yes,
Yeah,
Michael
no
Mann.
contest. Michael Mann, the referee, classes this as a no contest. I think James Chilvers had him. I really think James Chilvers had him there, and it's been
I was
broken
enjoying
up.
that match, Rob. I'd love to see a number 2.
I would. Well, a handshake from the
And
two
a sign
men.
of respect.
Some
You've got to
respect.
clap that, Rob. You've got to clap
Absolutely fantastic. Roy Knight giving the respect to James Chilvers. What a short match we had. Unfortunately, it was broken up. But I think James Chilvers might have had the great Roy Knight. What an upset that would have been.
that. Well, I think we need to see a number 2.
We do. We do need to see a number
you've
2. Always
read
great
yourself.
to see Roy in the ring, and always great to see James Chilvers. You're watching WAW Hard Times here on YouTube as we see James make his way back to the backstage area.
And even the way James can get in and out of the ring is fantastic.
Oh, it's
Rob.
amazing! What a guy! And
What
we'll
performer.
See, we'll see plenty more of him, and possibly in the hunt for belts in the future. Ricky, what do you say about that?
I
Maybe
hope so.
yours.
No, not mine. Maybe the Academy Championship this year.
If the committee want him in a world title match, you'd have to take it.
I'd take it, but I wouldn't be taking him very lightly.
Okay, fair enough. You're watching WAW Hard Times. We've had a great night so far. Let's go to the next match.
The following contest is for the WAW Under 23 Championship. It is set over a time limit of 60 minutes. Introducing first your challenger and fighting out of the red corner. He's representing the Dementors. He's one half of the Academy Tag Team Champions, the Mummy! And fighting out of the blue corner is the champion. He's the current WAW Under 23 champion, representing the Cult of Couture, Dillon Slade!
You washed your hands 3 times. Okay, come in, listen to the rules. Pay attention, both of you. Okay, no hair pulling, Dillon. Watch that mask. No eye gouging, no biting, no choking, no punching, no low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. Shake hands, back to your corners.
Well, here we go for another match at WAW Hard Times. And to be honest with you, Rowdy Ricky Knight, this Mummy character gives me absolute chills, goosebumps. I'm scared, let's be honest.
Can you spot the deliberate mistake though, guys?
Go
Under
on.
23 championship. How old do you think that mummy is?
Well, he must be over 2,000 years old. So how the hell has he got I mean, what's the committee playing at, giving him a title shot, Rick? Is that off your watch?
Well, I don't know what happened there. Under 23 title, but yeah.
Okay, well, it's here, it's happening, and it is for the belt. Dillon Slade is the current champion, part of the Cult of Couture, Martin, and he's a fast rising superstar.
He is indeed. He's had an under 23 title for quite some time here at WAW. This will be the first time he's really contended for it this year. But, it's against a strong opponent in a Mummy, part of that Dementors, Sandy Scott stable, the Dragon.
What a legend the Dragon is.
He's sorry Dragon can't be here tonight. He's under isolation because he's 150.
He's in his coffin, is he?
He would have been there, but he's in isolation, sucking his lemsip and
Blood and all that.
He's about 150.
Yeah, but the Dragon, of course, an absolute legend in
He
British
makes
wrestling.
me look young. So.
Well, as we can see here,
Lovely Dragon, really.
the Mummy taking control, and there's this mysterious mist and smoke that almost envelopes the Mummy. I mean, Martin, you're a broadcast journalist. What is it?
Well, this is a bizarre thing. It's right from his sarcophagus, to be honest. This is his air that he breathes.
He's what? Sarcophagus.
He can half smell a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, it stinks. Absolutely. I mean,
Felt like he dug him up tonight.
I don't know if they've got smell-o-vision on YouTube yet, but I can tell you that the stench from this man. I mean, he's literally been dug up, you know, from the grave. Yeah, don't look at me. No.
Don't
Ricky,
upset him.
protect me.
Don't upset him.
Yeah, I'm petrified of this guy. I really am. I mean, look at he's covered in blood and. Ugh. But let's talk more about Dillon Slade, who is the under-23 champion. I nearly said under-3 champion there. Probably the way his attitude is. He is a bit like a 3-year-old. You already heard what he called me, Martin. I mean, I'm not one to talk about myself. He called me Knob Butler.
I mean, that's his attitude in a nutshell, to be honest. You've got to remember his tag team partner, Opie Jackson, the #1 contenders for that Academy tag team title.
Nice work there.
Part of Cult of Couture, leader Brad O'Brien. But the Mummy sends Dillon Slade to the outside.
Oh, Mummy.
And then decides to barrel for some reason.
Come on, back in the ring, Dillon.
So here we go then. Remember, this is for the under-23 championship. The Mummy against Dillon Slade, part of 2 massive factions here in WAW. They've been running roughshod. Something's got to give here because these 2 factions have really been working hard to get up those.
That should
kick.
knock him clean out.
What
surely.
a kick.
Check if his head is still on his shoulders after that one.
Straight in the movie, that one.
The Mummy wants to take that belt back to his pyramid or wherever he lives.
What a title that would
Actually
be
move
to
around,
bring to the Dementors.
Technically very sound.
I don't know who.
Working a body part, which is a good idea.
I mean, we've seen him over the years. He's now part of the Dementors, as you said, Ricky. But I mean, I guess it's Dragon Sandy Scott has got hold of him and trained him. And let's be honest, I know joking aside with the Dragon, he is a British wrestling legend.
He is. I mean, to be honest, Dragon had a very big part in my early years of training and down the old Cornwall in Norwich. I started out with Dragon as a jet set. That's what I said. I'm a tag team specialist.
Oh, big
Started out
kick.
as a jet set with Dragon. So yeah, I learned a lot.
I think
2 count.
I think the Mummy had found his target on Slade. He just delivered a suplex and a big kick right to the small of the back.
He's very intelligent. I say he's working with body parts. I mean,
He's certainly a veteran. You know, we believe him to be over 2,000 years old. He's obviously, I guess, from Egypt, I guess. I'm not sure. But he's a mysterious guy. We don't know anything about him. But what we do know, Rowdy Ricky Knight, is this guy can wrestle.
he can.
Or girl. We don't know what's under there.
Definitely delivering it to Slade, as he says, part of the Dementors. You've got to remember the Scaramouche, Phobia, Nocturne, real oddities in that
He's
stable.
definitely got a good stable together with their Dragon.
Look at Slade, full head of steam with a back elbow, the clothesline
The
with
dust
corner.
come out of his thumb.
Dillon Slade with
Don't
the
get scarabs after that one.
determined look on his face. And Martin, the under-23 championship, again, a massively prestigious belt here. Lots of greats have had it over the years.
Yeah.
He's rolling out.
Yeah, the likes of PJ Knight, a contest for it. Jaiden Docwra, of course, gave up that title, but look at that, cannon.
Cannonball. Takes out the Mummy.
Hey, both of you back in the ring now. Let's go.
I think the Mummy
Mummy's
needs
a
his
big
daddy.
lad. He's a big lad, the Mummy.
He is.
He's
Slade getting the better of him at the moment, though. He's on the.
all over the place at the moment.
What's Slade doing?
Big elbow from Dillon
Big
Slade.
elbow.
This could be it.
Wasn't enough to
out
put the
the
Mummy
Mummy.
away.
2 count there, says Carl Smith.
Slade. Standing over the Mummy. Carlo really in the face of Slade there because he didn't let him get up, Rob.
We can hear grunts and groans from the Mummy. We don't hear him speak ever. I don't think anyone's ever heard him speak. Can he speak even? But we certainly can hear he's in pain at the moment. Big kick there
Maybe
from
when he
Dillon
speaks in
Slade.
hieroglyphs.
Maybe. I don't know. Do you speak hieroglyphs?
Dillon Slade's certainly taking it to the Mummy right now.
Absolutely. And the Mummy got that knee injury there. Now you can tell that knee's bothering him. Really dominant performance from Dillon Slade at the moment.
Impressive from the under-23 champion. He's taking it to one half of the WAW Academy tag team champions.
Well, the Mummy actually made his debut in Bellatrix as part of Sigma, if you remember, the early studio days. When Sigma had a big following at that time and a big entourage. He was actually one of the entourage and has now come to the fore on his own. And he looks a very powerful opponent.
He does.
Slade,
Dillon
yeah.
Slade on the
Drag his way to good
middle
sign
rope there.
He's on the second. Went for cross
But he's been
body.
caught there. The Mummy's got him
Picks him up. Picks
on
him
the
up.
shoulder. What power there. What strength in the Mummy.
Fireman carry.
Oh, where's that come from?
Death Valley driver right from the
Definitely worked on the
Mummy.
hamstrings there. His legs right on the ropes there. Looked like he'd done the hamstrings.
Oh!
Charging back elbow.
Wow,
Right in the chest.
the speed that this thing has.
He has got a lot of pace about him. He's a bit of an athlete, isn't
Creature. Look at this.
Oh!
Sends his gut right into the top turnbuckle.
he? He's certainly punishing Dillon Slade right now.
Making him pay.
Oh!
DDT
God,
right to the
DDT.
temple.
Got to be it, hasn't it? This is it.
That is
We've
right
got a
on
new
the
champ.
canvas.
Oh, wow, what a kick
How
out of Dillon
Slade able to
Slade.
kick out of that?
Give Dillon Slade something to kick out that one. That was right on the canister, that one.
He has proved why he's a champion there, because the mummy's just decimated him there for a few minutes.
He's going to need a concussion test after that one, I can tell you now. Backstage, that was right on the canister.
Oh!
Nichikute driver from the mummy. Impressive.
Where's he learnt these moves? The Dragon Sandy Scott. He must be working hard in the
Well,
gym.
as I said, he started out with Segment, he's been taken under the Dragon's wing, and I'll tell you something, the Dragon's doing good things with him.
He is.
Because he looks like he could
Breathing
be a
new life
contender.
almost into the mummy.
That's right, he could be a contender, this guy.
Slade fighting back and... No, this is too high. The mummy perched on the third. Slade
Good try.
going up there
That's
too.
it.
High
Big
risk.
headbutt. Big headbutt again.
Dillon Slade, I tell you what, he won't give in. He's a fighter. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
Dillon Slade's got some cojones, as we say.
He's going again.
Another. Why does he just won't give this up?
He reminds you of Scrappy Doo. Remember that?
Yeah,
guy?
Scrappy Doo. Yeah, he was annoying as well.
Didn't give up. This is a Dillon Slade like Scrappy
A
Doo.
long way to go for these two though. What is Slade or mummy
What's he gonna-
thinking?
Okay, no. Oh,
Oh,
Hurricane Rana right
right
from
off
the
the top rope, a super Hurricane Rana. This could be looking at a double count out here.
Yeah, it's taken a
referee
lot out.
counting.
Both men are down, as you rightly say, Rob. This has taken a lot out of both of them. They're really going for this title, the under-23 championship, right
to
here in
5
the Rose
now.
Lane.
A good fair count from
I'll
Carl,
tell
as
you
you'd
something,
expect.
if the mummy wins, what's his birthday? We've got-
Yeah.
Make sure.
Well, he's definitely over 2,000 years old. Maybe he isn't. I don't know. I mean, we're guessing here. We need to get the Dragon to provide some
Clarify it.
ID here, I think. But the match has been sanctioned. The belt's on the line. Nothing can be changed here.
Quite incredible match so far between these
Big
two.
chop.
Great
Big
exchange
trade.
so far.
Oh, right in the mush.
Trading blows and fighting him,
Mummy
back him
covering
into the
covering up.
ropes.
Almost like a boxing match now.
Almost flailed on him.
Oh,
with
he's
that.
followed him into the ropes there. Big elbow.
Again, it's working on the head for the mummy. Remember, he had that DDT and just
Big
got.
boot.
He's
Dillon
knocked him
Slade.
clean out there.
I'm not sure if he did. I mean,
Dillon
Slade.
Slade, it looked like it took as much out of him as it did the mummy.
What a match we're witnessing here on WAW Hard Times. This is on YouTube now.
Covered.
Just
Block.
catch him.
The mummy, second block by the mummy.
Oh, a
Big
head.
headbutt.
That head is working well for the mummy so far, Rob.
Mummy's
Picks him
calling
up.
The finish here. He's calling the finish.
He's looking for that tombstone.
No, Dillon Slade fought against that.
Gets a knee up.
I say, this lad, he's a fighter, as I said all along.
He's got some heart, he's got some bravery.
No.
Go to sleep from Dillon Slade, and that's surely it.
What a win for Dillon Slade. Probably the
that is a hell
biggest
of a
test of his credentials as under-23 champion. The mummy putting up one hell of a fight. The pace, the power, but Dillon Slade is still your champ.
Your referee's decision is that your winner, and still WAW Under-23 champion, is Dillon Slade!
Impressive win from Slade there.
You are watching WAW Hard Times. This is probably the biggest of the night. It's for the gold. Let's go to Ben Willerman.
The following contest is for the vacant WAW European Heavyweight Championship. This match will be fought over a time limit of 60 minutes and is scheduled for one fall. Firstly, introducing, fighting out of the red corner. He stands at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 16 stone. He's in his 13th year of professional wrestling. He's a former WAW British Heavyweight Champion. He's a former two-time WAW Undisputed Heavyweight Champion. He's also a former WAW Tag Team Champion. If he wins this title tonight and holds the European Championship, he will become a Grand Slam champion. From Portsmouth, it's Brad Slayer! And fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 14 stone, 2 pounds. He's a former WAW Under-23 champion. He's a former WAW Academy champion. If he wins this title tonight, it will be his first WAW Major Championship. From Aylsham, it's PJ Knight!
Championship fight, gents. Okay, listen. No hair pulling, no eye gouging, no biting, no choking, no punching, no low blows. If you're on the ropes and I tell you to break, you break. If you're going to shake hands, do that now. Back to your corners.
Well, this is the match that everyone has waited so long to see. Why can't wait for this one? WAW Hard Times, this is what it's all about. The gold is on the line. The European Heavyweight Championship, Rowdy Ricky Knight. Your grandson, PJ Knight, against the one and only two-time world champ, amongst many other titles, Brad Slayer. What a match this is going to be.
Well, it's good to see a big handshake there. These two guys are friends out the ring. They train together. They're good buddies. I mean, there's been no trash talk on the build-up. There's been a real good build-up to the contest. Both got respect for each other. And can we just say that you know, the reason it's available is because our great champion, you know what I mean, at the moment it's out of action, you know what I mean, Dale Broughton. He's a big loss to the company at the minute, and we wish Dale very well and hope he's back with us sooner rather than later. But
yeah, we miss Dale massively. He'll be at home in Boston watching this, and we send our love to you, Duck, because we absolutely love you, Dale Broughton, and we're so sad that you've had to relinquish the title. But that's an opportunity for these two.
Well, of course, yeah. Well, someone else has lost and someone else has gained. So.
Door shuts, the window opens for these guys. I mean, they're happy to step into that limelight of the WAW European Championship. What an honour this is for both these men.
Two deserving fellas as well. I mean, Brad's been about forever. He's had the world title twice. As I said, if he wins this, he can be a Grand Slam champion. It just shows how good he is.
Yeah, no. For those who don't know, perhaps are new to wrestling, a Grand Slam champion means they've held every single belt possible in one promotion. So he's had everything, which is incredible, isn't it, to do that? Ricky, are you a Grand Slam champion? I should know this, really. You probably don't know yourself. You can't remember all the time. Come on, this story.
Are you taking the mickey here, Butler?
No. I'm just checking.
The Rowdy one, unfortunately, isn't the Grand.
You haven't had the under 23 belt.
No. Nor the TV title.
I didn't have an under 23 belt 50 years ago, mate. What I'm saying, yeah, I've had the shag belt.
Yeah.
I've had the world title a couple of times.
Yeah.
And the British title, funny enough. But I've never had this one.
So you aren't a Grand Slam. So this is your Brad Slade's going to overtake you.
So if I have the winner here and I beat him, I can be on the Grand Slam.
Will be a Grand Slam champion. Because PJ Knight, who is, for those who've never seen PJ or are tuning in for the first time, wow, what a move there. He's just proved what a superstar he is. Probably, arguably, the most popular guy in WAW at this present time, loved by the fans, but he's never won a major title, Martin.
No, I have to agree with you. He is a big, massive influence for the crowds that we get at WAW. But tonight's all about that title, where these men are going to lay it on the line for us. It's been incredible so far, with that head scissors to the ground.
And we need to talk about the elephant in the room, Ricky. Over the past few weeks, we've seen it on our YouTube channel and the various shows that we've been putting out. Ricky Knight Jr., who of course is his cousin, his close cousin, they grew up together, has been trying to tempt him to join the art of pro wrestling. And up until now, PJ Knight has want nothing to do with it.
Well, he's got no reason to join them, has he? He's doing okay. He's doing okay. What people don't know about Pat is all the behind-the-scenes work he does with our kids clubs and disabled children.
Oh, Brad taking a tumble there outside the middle rope there.
Big massive spill, but look at PJ Knight.
PJ.
High anti-hats.
Oh, big dive.
Massive torpedo suicider.
That took
Friends
a lot
or
of
not,
both
they both want to win this. You can see
do.
it now. It's right from the get-go. You can see there's going to be no quarter given. They might be friends outside the ring, but they both want this belt so bad.
They've been thrown in a lot of tag matches of recent.
Big uppercut there from PJ Knight. This unique environment here. You're watching WAW Hard Times. Remember, it's coming to you from the headquarters for WAW here in the fine city of Norwich.
But look at PJ, paddling manoeuvre.
Oh, big double foot there.
Stomp to the back.
Right to the tailbone. I mean, this could be it for PJ Knight if he can get this. Looking for that overdrive.
Well reversed by Brad.
Slayer Well, the verse to it is, you said these two are
These
great
two are not
friends.
strangers to.
Well, they train together, they
wrestling.
work
Well,
together,
yeah,
they've worked together for years, they know how each other works.
Great matches at the academy.
Leap
Wow.
over into
We've seen them tag together as well.
Yeah, that's where kind of dissension came between these two as they were tagging. They had a bit of a spat and, you know, they weren't on the same equal page.
Well, to be fair, Brad Slayer did have powder in his face when he suplexed PJ, which is what you're referring to. So I think Brad, you know, didn't know, he couldn't see, and I think PJ since has forgiven him.
Yeah,
they understand.
I think it's all by the wayside now. No one likes losing a match or getting done over. And I think, as I said, that they've both got over that now.
Look at this. Oh, wow. Sunset Driver. Couldn't capitalise on that, though, PJ Knight.
What a match this is so far. We're only 2 or 3 minutes in.
That's
What a
I
match
said,
it's
you
been
can
already.
see
They've been on the outside, they're back in. I mean, this is off the chain so far.
PJ Knight,
so
you
bad.
can see in his eyes how desperate he is for this European Championship. He wants his first major title. What a great place to start with a European belt.
Oh, knee right to
Well,
the
Brad's
nose.
trying. I spoke to Brad earlier in the week when I see him in the office. He said he wants.
Oh, could
his
this be an
Grand
ankle
Slam
lock,
so
guys?
much. This is one of
This
Brad's
is a pattern
patented moves.
manoeuvre.
Brad Slayer's patented.
A lot of people
ankle
have
lock.
tapped to this. A lot of
Nick
people.
Holder's nearly tapped from
That's
this
right.
fight
Yeah,
there.
quite right.
Okay.
We
Good
saw
roll up from Pat.
at Carrow Road. The DVD is available if you want to watch Fightmare, an amazing event at Carrow Road, Norwich City's ground.
Well
And-
caught there, man.
Of course, Brad Slayer becoming the first openly gay man to challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and he came up so close
yes.
against Nick Aldis. Another man from this part of the world, from King's Lynn, just down the road.
Another one who started with WAW.
Yeah.
Even though we don't take full credit, he started with us as a young man and built his way up the ranks.
Now one of the biggest superstars in the world of wrestling.
In the NWA Power.
Did I ever tell you we've had 2 world champions out this gym, Rob?
Yes,
Legit.
you've told me many
Have I
times.
told you? I'll tell you
Tell us
again.
tell us
Paige
again.
and Nick Aldis.
Yeah, of course, your daughter
2
Paige.
legit world champions come from little old Norwich, mate, in this
I
little
know,
old
mate.
gym here.
Amazing.
Okay?
we're
And there's
seeing-
more to come.
We're seeing Kip Sabian doing
Kip
really well over
Sabian,
there,
that's
and
right.
that was, of course, Brad's tag team partner
They were.
special edition.
They certainly were.
He's not quite a world champion yet, Kip, but I think he will.
Well,
be.
but he's out there, and
It's about time, isn't it, really?
another one just signed Anti-Go-Go. Another one is starting this very gym on a stag night.
Believe you me, we make superstars here in WAW, and lots of them stay and with us for the rest of their careers because they know this is the big time WAW, the biggest British wrestling promotion.
Nice pump knee from Brad Slayer, though. And they dive in,
Oh,
right again
oh,
into the unknown for these two. Both
That
men
was a bad drop there by Brad.
That's a hard spill, wasn't it? As
That's a
both
bad
men-
fall by Brad, and nobody's going to get up from that.
And the referee did a great job checking if both men are able to compete still.
That's why he's a top
Carl, the
referee.
referee, taking no prisoners here. He's starting that count, even though both men are probably severely injured from that.
he's got to do his job.
He has. He's doing it
It's
well.
like boxing. If you get a cut eye, you lose the match. And the front rest, if you hurt your back, you're done.
We could be looking at a double count out here, which would be a disappointing end to the night.
To be
but
honest, I thought Brad had the worst fall there.
He hit that
see.
old
Is
ground
that
with
7?
FUD.
Looks like we could be
Referee.
disappointed, guys.
Ronnie,
They could both
Ronnie,
out
this could be it. This could
2
be it.
seconds
Can they
away.
do it? They're
Okay,
in.
but both
They're in on
finished.
9. Almost instantaneously together they came in on 9.
But how bad they hurt, Rob? This is the question. I mean, they both took a nasty fall there, but
They did.
Brad really, I could hear the thud as he hit the floor there.
PJ
Even with the match.
risking his neck there, really, coming out and doing that move. Incredible stuff.
He's got to be careful because he's had an injury on his neck
has.
before, and both these men are really going at it.
I can see it. It's taken them out already. They give so much already.
Or a
With
full
his
head,
title.
but the charge got
Alright.
caught. PJ with a kick away,
Okay.
roll through, leapfrog, kicks it right in the
what a kick.
ankle,
Oh.
in the ankle. And look at this from Brad. I've seen this before. Spin out flatliner from Brad
it.
Slayer.
That's
got a
got to
new
be it.
champ.
No.
Oh, big kick out there from PJ Knight, who's desperate
These
to win his
guys have
first
really
big
put it
title.
in there.
I tell you, Brad Slayer has not pulled that move out of the bag, and sometime in WAW he's trying to pull out something different, something new that
Brad
PJ has
Slayer,
not
too. I'll tell you
trained
now,
for,
should be
perhaps.
out there with the rest of the guys. He's one of the best there is.
He
He's so
is
underrated, and so
fantastic.
should be out
Amazing
there big
athlete.
time.
Amazing athlete, popular with the fans. He's got it all. He's
Well,
got
it's
it all.
history.
You've got to
don't
give
we?
kudos to PJ for kicking out of
that's
that, though.
right.
That was a devastating flatliner.
But this is where we've proven that these two know each other better than anyone else. They know each other. They know what each other are going to try. They know the little
Oh.
tricks.
It's a bop kick right
Brad
to the
Slayer's
jaw.
such a big man as well.
Oh, here it comes,
You
guys.
stand next to, you don't realise how big he is. He's a big man, Brad Slayer.
Well over 6'5", well over. Oh,
PJ
so close there. He thought he had it. PJ there looking up to the skies there, wondering what he has to do to win a European Championship, his first major title here in WAW.
That overdrive wasn't enough to put Slayer away, and Slayer able to get the shoulder up. That was.
Well, I think some of the guys that Slayer's been on with them last year, he said Nick Aldis, Billy Gunn, all these sort of people.
Sin Bodhi as well. I mean,
Bodhi.
at the Wrestle Weekend, that's on DVD as well. And the Destroyer there from PJ Knight.
That's it. Game over. Surely. Ref's going to have to stop this match. What a move.
The Night Destroyer.
Oh, he managed to get his foot on the rope.
Yeah, but not knocking PJ there, but no hook in the leg there.
You're noticing now.
I am. But this is your grandson.
I know.
Surely you would have taught him better.
I know. I'll tell him later backstage.
Yeah,
He could have won the title there.
He could. But to be fair to Brad, he had the presence of mind to put his foot on the rope, which broke the count.
This experience violence maybe in Slayer's favour there.
You can see
Looks like
Brad's
Slayer's
neck.
hurt his neck. Is
gone.
It's
gone surely after that move.
Night Destroyer. Nearly put Slayer away, but
Slayer again. This is it. Surely this is it.
If he could get cinched in, Rob, it would be. Got in tight, square bang in the ring, and look, here comes the Pro Wrestling leader, Ricky Knight Jr. What's he doing out of
it? As we
here?
explained earlier, there's certainly been some tensions between Ricky and Patrick
What's Ricky
recently.
Knight doing that?
He said he's come to join the party.
It's not a party, it's a wrestling match.
We know Ricky.
Kick to the...
What? We just saw a low blow from PJ Knight on Brad Slade. That's not PJ, he doesn't do that. He plays by the rules. What? And a wink from...
So what's going on here?
What's going
Has he
low
joined?
blow from
No,
PJ.
no, don't do
Big
it.
pile driver. What's
Spikes
going on?
him. He could have broke...
What's happened here, Rob?
We have got a new champion. PJ Knight has won his first major title here in WAW. He is the new European champion. But I tell you for one thing, I don't like the way he did that, Ricky. What do you say about it?
Well, I'm not happy about it. I mean, I say we're unnecessary, but you know, him and Brad are friends. And does that mean he's joined the art of wrestling?
Your referee's decision is that your winner and new WAW European Heavyweight Champion is PJ Knight.
He has spent weeks trying to recruit him for the art of pro wrestling, but PJ has turned down
Our
his every
fans
maneuver.
are going to be devastated. Devastated.
Okay, Jay saying right here that family stays together.
PJ showing his belt to you, Ricky. This is your grandson here. I mean, I guess you're happy they're on the same page, but the way they went about it...
I'm not happy he's
Does
left us to go art of wrestling. I mean, it's just...
Has he joined them? I mean...
Well, I think this only means one thing. It looks as if PJ Knight has accepted his cousin's offer, and he's very much now part of the art of pro wrestling. He's been, and there we have confirmation. I mean, I don't know if PJ's going to come and tell us more. I don't think he's in the mood for that. He's going to go to celebrate
What's happening,
his belt.
PJ? What's happening, man? What's he doing? What are you doing, man? Hey? What am I doing with you?
Guys, I think Brad Slayer's really in some trouble here. Looks like may have broken the neck of Slayer.
Can we get someone in there to help
We need
Brad?
to get some help out here, guys. If anyone can hear us backstage, Brad Slayer's in a bad way. Taking that low blow and the absolute injury to that neck that he's been sustaining there throughout that match. All the moves that were done. I mean, you know, let's just be honest. PJ punished him there at the end, but the low blow is what's cost Brad Slayer
That's
here.
a good match. That was a
It
good
was an
match.
amazing match. To end it like that with PJ, let's be honest, cheating with that low blow. Well, you know, we don't like to shortchange our fans, but, you know, I think they have been there. We want to see more of that match.
Our fans are devastated. Our fans are going to be devastated. I never thought PJ would join the art of pro wrestling. Never in my wildest dreams. I know they tried. They don't.
Brad Slayer
I want to hear from Brad. I want someone to see Brad, see what's going on.
We'll try and get
our cameras backstage
I'll
to
go
see what's
backstage
going
and
on.
talk to him later. But, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen,
Well, I want to know what's gone wrong there. It's just craziness.
as you can hear, Ricky, you know, his grandsons, Ricky Jr. and PJ, have appeared to be on the same page. The upshot of it all is that PJ Knight is your new WAW European Heavyweight Champion.
And it seems Art of Pro Wrestling have nicked him off us.
It seems that's what's happened. I mean, this is going to rumble on for days. We're going to have to get to the bottom of exactly what's gone on there. But as we say, the upshot is PJ is the new champ, and it appears that he has joined the Art of Pro Wrestling. Let's go back to Ben to sign off for the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we really hope that you've enjoyed our hard times, and we hope that your hard times get easier. So rewind, watch it again, go and make another cup of tea. Then rewind and watch it again. Leave your comments just down there. We want to know what you think. Take care. Have a great evening. Goodbye.